Want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Just the remix. All I do is win, no matter what.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile. Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp. This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
It don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
All out here for a pill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life. So I hustle. It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up? Oh man, we got
What up?
down at the exact same time.
This is fucking insane, bro.
Yeah, and we'll see if people bit off more than they could chew. I'm only in one of these because one guy wasn't. I don't know. He didn't pay, and I removed him, like from the leagues or whatever. And then he's like, "You didn't pay," so then I let him get my spot in the 170.
Just say it, bro. You were scared to do three at once. We understand.
No, I wasn't gonna do 3 at once. And hey, shout out to Phil. What up? Phil showing love on YouTube and on Twitch. You the man. Shout out to Hugh Jazz. What up, bro? He said, thought I was in 2 drafts. I guess I was too late. Am I able to put the second payment towards the draft tomorrow? Yeah, I got you marked as having a credit for your next for the next one you join. Dude, Ziggy fucking passed out, man. I don't know what his work schedule is, but he's done it before where I legit do the draft order race and shit. He puts people in his queue and then he passes out. Luckily, he only had 2 IDPs that got drafted.
God, bro. I thought we were about to get a team of all IDP. I was about to be shitty.
It's happened before with him specifically, and it's yeah, he got in and then he passed out, and then he woke up in round 10. And
I don't even know what's going on here. There's no rhyme or reason to what I'm going to be doing, fellas. This is just insane. I'm drafting 3 teams at once on 3 different phones. It's fucking me nuts.
Yeah, Dominic, what up? He said, "What round are you in on the screen?" Round 4. The one that you're in.
I picked. I even fucked up. I picked JT over Derrick Henry. I didn't even know he was still available. I'm pissed about that.
Yeah, the 171. That's the one that's gone fast as hell. You guys are already in round 6 over there. How come it's always the one that I'm in that's going the slowest? Is it just to torture me? Is that
Gotta be what it is. Come on, motherfucker.
Brown.
Mixing.
People are saying Marks is a little loud.
Is it? Hold on.
Don't worry. I got it. So my mic is a little low, or Mark's was a little loud. Which one? Let me know. Yeah, I don't know why the volume has been changing. Brown said he can't hear me at all. What? I mean, you can hear me, right, Mark?
I can hear you.
It's showing that the mic is working. He said Mark's is loud, mine is low. Let's see.
How about now?
Yeah, he just got himself out of there. All right. How about now for mine? Is mine too loud? Let me know. Let me know. Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. You was too low. Mark was too high. Good now, Huss. All right, perfect. Let me know because I raised it a little bit. Let me know if that changed. Let me know if that changed things up. I'm sure Mark will be back here in a second. And Brown said still can't. Brown, do you have me muted or something? Because I mean, a bunch of people can hear me. They're just saying I'm low. And I see that I'm not muted because I see the little, it shows me green dots when it's picking up on the mic. Brown, what is going on? Yeah, Brown said maybe Mark was super high. I think that's what it was. I don't know what happened. I don't know why he was why his was like so loud.
How about now?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Is that better now?
But I hear next. Hold on. We got that. Oh, it is. I think eventually you gotta get some like Bluetooth headset or something.
Yeah.
Because let me see.
Is
it
it
getting an echo? Yeah, I'm getting a crazy echo
right now. Shit.
Are you using a phone or like
I'm using a different. I'm using a tablet instead of a phone.
You don't have a Bluetooth
headphones. I do, but I'm not gonna be able to hook them up to this thing. Give me a minute and I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. Peace.
Yeah, no way we can have that echoing going for the whole time. It'd make me go crazy. 2-1. So well, you sniped me on both those QBs. Nice. Nice. You sniped me on Kyler, bro. You had it coming. Like if you wouldn't have picked Kyler there, I might not have even taken 2 QBs there. I might have taken Kyler there and that was it. But when you took Kyler there, it was like, man, there's like 3 QBs that I like really want, and that's it. And there's no way if I only get one that one, like none of them will probably come back, you know? So good. I'm glad because you sniped the shit out of me on Kyler right there, bro. Yeah, this one been a little interesting with the QBs. I mean, me and Toyota One just got, 4 QBs with our last 2 picks each. But then T Swain, he's got 3, but Texas Heat's got 1. Our man Pete Cali Jam's got none. And you know what? I totally forgot. Let me go throw the YouTube link in all the chats. Because I know some people, they don't even check. They just wait for me to post it or not. So just make sure I go post it in each one. All right. There you go. What up, Pete? Push it to the limit. Limit. You know what? Let's hold on. There we go.
That team right there turns out with the 2 IDPs at the front.
Yeah, because I mean it could be a lot more. It's
Which league is that?
This is the Juice 168. We got Juice, that's the number 168. We got Silence of the Lambs, that's the number 170, and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, that's the 171. And of course, that's the one that's moving the fastest. That one's already like almost through round 9. But yeah, Magic Man, you know what's up, fucking Rick Ross, dude. Fucking Snake. And all while being a CO, like at the same time, too. Like, man, you ain't never done no hustling ever. But I do still have that sound drop, though. Because if nothing else, that is pretty catchy.
Every day I'm hustling. 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 Every day I'm hustling.
And really, it's more like that when he made that like the intro to that second stand-up that he did, American Hustle. I mean, that made the song even bigger than what it was, because I probably didn't even like the song that much until Cat did that. The one you're saying there's some clock sucking going on here, bro. This might be the slowest draft out of all three. Nah, it's pretty much on par with the number one. It's on par with the 170.
All the clock that you want.
Yeah, this one and the 170 are going about the same pace, but yeah, the 171, it just entered round 10 right now, so that one is flying compared to this one. 2 extra rounds. Toyota One said the other night that shit was long as fuck. Yeah, man, we gotta get like, I don't know. I know there's gonna be times where people are gonna be thinking about like the whole like the whole minute, but it's when it happens every damn pick, like that's what makes it take for fucking ever. In these first 10 rounds, there shouldn't be that much clock sucking going on. I know that snipes happen and it makes you have to change, but I guess I feel like I've done so many of these that I can draft the first round with my eyes closed, standing on top of my head while it spins. After the first 10 rounds, shit's different because you got the IDPs mixing in. Then you might be trying to draft certain backups and all types of shit. But throughout the first 10 rounds, it should be somewhat easy.
All right. So in this one, it's not the one that we're on here. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but I got Herbert, Henry, McCaffrey, Adams, Metcalf, Hall, Godwin, Jaden Reed, Calvin Ridley, Dak Prescott.
Nice. Ron said, Mark. He said, Mark Moore can't catch the ball. Can't catch a ball cold on cold or windy days. Yeah, we'll see what happens. That's Mr.
DJ Moore?
DJ, I want to score more.
Do you even know how to football?
Toyota One said I did 2 drafts before. Sometimes you can lose track and take longer to pick. Couldn't imagine 3 at the same time. Yeah, you guys are crazy, man.
Bro, this is nuts. I busted out the old shitter phones and put my Google account on them and fucking downloaded Sleeper and
yeah. Brown said I was assuming summer in multiple drafts and that's why it's slow. Well, see, but then that would, then it would make all of them slow. Because I think Mark and
one other guy
and T Swain, they're in all 3. But like when I saw it, maybe that one was going faster. It looked like T Swain was on auto in the other one. I saw that he's off auto now. So maybe it was just like a round or 2 where he autoed. Hollywood, what up, bro? Man, this shit is wild. We got 3 drafts going on at the exact same time. Yeah, huge ass said I want 3 tomorrow. He said if it's 4, I'm down. See, I think I bet now it'll be easier to fill multiple, like, because just more like after July 4th, more casuals start coming back. That's just what it is, man. And I bet a bunch of people got back from fucking vacation and shit today and ready to draft. Because I'll fill as many as I can each day. It's going to be easier if we got people telling friends. All right, 5 picks in front of me. Not really sure where I'm going to go with this. I'm not even going to think of a person that I really want because then Toyota One's just going to fucking snipe me right in front of me. Hey, Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. What up, bro? But yeah, man, this is awesome. 3 drafts going at once. This might be the first time that we've ever had 3 drafts going at one time, at least for the the best ball tournament.
3 fast drafts.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit, there's like 20 slow drafts going at any given time.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, dude. Ron said shout out to Mike and the Steelers Nation for introducing me. Yeah, bro. I think for sure Mike from Steelers Nation was playing last year. I can't remember if this is his second year in the tournament or third. I know for sure it's his second. He might have been, this might be his third year though. Yeah, fuck it. I know what I'm gonna do because neither one of them are gonna make it back to me anyways. All right. Ridley and Godwin.
Cocksucker. God damn it.
Magic Man said, "Let us." He said, "Let us get 3 screens on the draft." Man, see if I knew. I think I can only. Let me see if it'll. I think I can only do one. Pretty sure. Yeah, I can. I can only have one. Yeah, I wish I could do 3 at once. That'd be insane. All right, let's see what we get here. I mean, we're pretty much out of the starting QBs. Running backs is hella thin. And yeah, and we'll see. I should be able to hopefully I can make it all the way to the end. I'm already getting a little bit tired. We'll see if I can make it to the end and do some draft grades. But fuck, we got 3 drafts going right now. Might have to just do it in the chat after the fact. And there goes Brian Robinson off the board.
Before the bullet in his bubbles, before the bullet in his bubbles, you can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your nose.
Yeah, it's trippy. Toyota one, mine and yours. I got my RBs early. You got your wide receivers early. And then I got my wide receivers late. You got your running backs late. We're like damn near on the same pace there. But yeah, like I said, running backs are trash, but starting wide receivers are fire. Yeah, I mean, those starting wide receivers, bro. That's an A+ for sure.
Who is it?
Chase, Amon-Ra, and Neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's definitely
sure. But then the running backs are Swift, Aaron Jones, and Jalen Warren. So not so fire. Oh, Ziggy autoed again, and it took another IDP for him. Damn it, Ziggy.
God damn it.
Dude, Ziggy. Yeah, he said Ziggy got IDP real early. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know why he does that necessarily, but I know it's, just not to forget about the IDPs or whatever, but just because they're all super out of whack. But yeah, it sucks when you hit that auto, though. Because, yeah, he shouldn't have 3 IDPs through 9 rounds.
Shouldn't have one yet.
I mean, we've seen like guys like Zaire go in the 9th.
Yeah. Yeah. Zaire, Roquan type of players.
Yeah. Yep. Ziggy better fix his auto. And dude, we are already to 170. We are already in the 170s. We are inching in and inching in right now. There goes Tet. That seems like a little bit later than normal. Uh-oh. That was an auto from Weezer. Uh-oh. Yeah, and Ziggy turned it off of auto. Dang it, there goes Ziggy right now. I said, yo, draft for me, Huss. Dude.
What's he
Are you
doing?
fucking passing out over there? What's going on? Dude, yeah, what is going on, Ziggy? Can you make it all the way? Are you passing out? What is going on? Let me know. I see the green dot is gone. Oh, yuck. Danny Peso's in the 912. Oh, is this QB2? Yuck. Where'd Braden come from? Was he someone that you invited? Or that came from one of the links where you shared, maybe?
Maybe.
He's number 12 in the juice one.
He might be. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I know that this is his first one, and this one was like, I know when I share them on Facebook, I mean, more often than not, I know who comes from Facebook.
Yeah.
And no one from these ones came from Facebook. All these ones happened hella fast today. Because it was like one of them just the juice one filled up, and then someone was like, he's gonna start another one because there was still like 4 hours. I said, if we ever got like 4 hours, I'll open another one and try to fill it. And then that one filled in like 10 minutes, damn near. Like 10 spots got taken in like, I think only like 10 minutes. So I opened a third one. That one took a little bit.
But we got it.
Got it all filled. Here it comes, Ziggy. All right. I still got like half a round before me. Where's the non-clock second draft at? Dude, they're already almost done with round 13.
Yeah, I just picked in round 13.
Dude.
So I got on my bench in that one, I got Debo, Andrews, and Njoku. That's a
You got 10 seconds in the juice.
Yep. I'm getting it. My bad.
Cool. All right, here goes Steeler Nation Mike. Cup. Now Ziggy. Come on, Ziggy.
Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud. That ain't bad. I should have had Derrick Henry instead of Jonathan Taylor, but
All right, come on. Let's see it. Damn. And then always me in the slowest one somehow. And I'm making my picks hella quick because I got back to back. Come on. Uh-oh. All right, good. Ziggy didn't fall asleep. 4 picks in front of me. Let's see it, Cali Jam. Hey, and now we got Jamie in the house. What up, Jamie?
What's going on?
what up, man? I'm fucking going nuts over here, bro. I'm in 3 drafts at the same time.
How the fuck do you manage that?
3 different phones.
All fast draft?
All in
Yes,
this
sir.
tournament.
Dude, that is
All in this tournament.
insane.
I opened 3 of them today. One of them.
Oh, I like your Kelsey fucking value, though. Good job on that.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
God damn, how the fuck do you do 3 drafts and be live at the same time?
4 phones. I ain't even bullshit. 4 phones.
Insane, dude. I was pissed off because I got auto drafted in Caddyshack today.
Yeah, I seen you cussing him out. I was
Yeah,
like, get him, boy.
I tagged him every single time I made a pick. But yeah, the
That's
one
cool.
time that I need tagged, he doesn't tag me because the
Yeah.
clock wasn't running, right? So I don't get the notification when the clock's not running.
Absolutely.
Well, if you ever auto pick, just let me know.
Well,
so I can swap
I
it.
almost did because you went live like maybe 10 minutes after I was auto picked. because I got
It
the
doesn't matter if
notification.
I'm live
I
or
was
not.
like, oh shit. And I saw who I auto picked. And I'm like, I'm not mad at it. It wasn't who I was gonna pick, but I don't give a shit. I'll just take it.
Okay. Well, as long as you're not pissed at the pick, because yeah, it doesn't matter if I'm live or not. I mean,
yeah.
Just a message away. And I'm just live doing the drafts and smoking weed anyways, you know, like during the season it might be a little bit different where like I'm locked into like some specific something specific we're talking about, but right now drafting and smoking, so it's all about.
All right, so Mark, you're up on the clock here in a minute. What's gonna go on?
Yeah, he could be on the clock on the other two. For all we know, I was gonna be in 2 of the drafts, but one of the guys he wasn't responding, and I removed him from the league because I just thought he wasn't gonna pay in time, and he's only been in one draft before now. But then he paid, so I gave up my spot in the second draft.
All right, so Mark, good pick, Zach Vaughn.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 rounds after Henley went. That's insane.
Yeah, we can't. We can't. The first couple IDP, it's because Ziggy put IDP in his queue.
Oh shit! The first 2 picks. That's crazy.
He did it before where like he filled his queue and then just fully passed out, and like 10 rounds got drafted of like IDP before he woke up.
Yeah, I love your Taylor pick, man. Jaden Daniels, holy shit, love it. Crushing.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got 3 good squads going.
And you got all your offensive spots filled before you even took the number 1 IDP guy off the board, right?
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Dominic, Mark's perfect chaos, and Jamie, he's not.
Yeah, no, I wasn't in this. I had some live podcast earlier today, so I couldn't join.
Toyota 1 saluting Jamie and Mark.
Toyota, what's up? I see a lot of names in this draft that aren't normally in this.
Yeah, there's a lot of new names
people
that have been coming in.
They need to start joining our live chats, because if they're in this tournament, why not join our lives and see what the fuck we're talking about?
Sometimes it takes a few times of them drafting before they realize what's going on. Because some people do, but yeah, some people have no idea. But hopefully they join more than one. I mean, I feel like if peeps join like 3 of these, they could easily get intertwined within the community, because they'll probably do more than 3.
Oh, and Mark, you are on the clock. You got an hour, 52 minutes left in Bloodsport.
Bloodsport?
You know. Yeah, Bloodsport, hour, 52 minutes. So you have time.
Yeah, they're going to have to wait a minute.
Yeah, no, you're cool, dude. Just take your time. It's going to be an auto pause anyway after your pick.
What up, Johnny? He said, greetings from yard work hell. Man, I hate doing yard work. And he said, a good drafting, y'all. Catch you for tomorrow's. All right. Peace out, bro. Yeah, man. I remember there was like the HOA was like bitching at us because like we had leaves and shit. And there was like a couple weeks, like maybe like, doing it like every other week where I was trying to do the mowing not mowing, but just getting all the leaves up and shit. Man, fuck all that.
Zach Vaughn and Caden Ellis, baby.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
Wow. Well, I might as well just stop doing these tournaments if you're gonna be like that, dude.
Yeah.
Keep drafting like this.
He's gonna win it with those 2 picks alone.
Damn near. That's 700 points a week right there.
Next, you need fucking Roshan Johnson to get you 800 points a week.
Yeah,
he's going to be the number one quarterback, number one receiver, number one running back, and tight end. And he's going to kick more points than all the kickers on the board.
And
Goddamn right he is.
just right there, Dominic said it took him 3 or 4 drafts before he joined. Yeah.
Well, dude, just like I don't know if you listen, Dominic. My first time I joined 2 years ago, I was only in 5 drafts total. The first 2, I was clueless, but then I ended up getting a plan, listening to Alex on his advice, and I came in second place in this whole tournament.
Hell yeah.
That was when we had 2. That was the first tournament with at least $2,000 winners.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie took home the big bucks.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get on your level, Jamie.
Dude, you're already past my level, bro. I've seen the way you draft.
I've been doing this for a while. I just took a break.
You're crushing it.
I just took me a break for a while. I had a commitment that I had to take care of, unfortunately.
See, I joined my drafts by league names. If I see a league name that I don't like, I won't join it.
Yeah.
I'll wait for the next one. So that's why I ask Alex all the time, like, what's the next 5 drafts you're doing? Gives me a list, and I'll pick one of those out.
Give me this one, this one, this one, and this one.
Yep.
All right, let's see where the other drafts are. So we just got into round 13. Somehow we're way ahead of the 170 now. There's still 12, but the 171, that shit's almost in round 17. It's going way fast.
Yeah, we are cooking over here. In that league, I have Foyesay, Jamie and Sherwood, and Terrell Bernard on my IDP. I already read off I got Herbert, Henry, McCaffrey, Adams, Metcalf, Hall, Godwin, Reed, Ridley, and Prescott. And then those linebackers, I got Debo, Andrews, and Njoku on the bench.
Dude, what the heck, Dominic? I see it right now. He said, wow, I hope that was an auto pick. You should see you just got drafted. I pulled it up, and Satelliter drafted Ayo Man in the 16th round.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, that's got to be a mistake.
That's a little early.
Yeah.
I don't mind the catching Canuck if you have them late, but not that early.
Yeah, Pete said, don't say names on IDP. Yeah, since we're so far.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Way farther. Yeah.
My bad.
You're in the one that's on the screen, right? Are you in the
that was a rookie move. My bad, bro.
Well, no, I mean, you're being professional. You're giving people names that you would go after. That's what we do on podcasts. I do it all the time. And I get sniped constantly.
We are in live. We are drafting live too. So
true. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the one thing. I mean, I think that if we're going to talk about anybody, once we see them drafted, just try to keep it in your head. So when, that person gets drafted, that's who I was talking about or whatever.
Yeah.
And and there's going to be some times where people are going to be asking questions in the chat about people, but
yeah, drop some dynasty questions, man. I'm itching to talk dynasty because no one's been talking dynasty lately.
Yeah, because and I even noticed by how much demand there is for the dynasty leagues, it's like I feel like once we got to a certain point in June, it's like people are already starting to get ready for redraft. It's like dynasties, I don't know, maybe February, March through June, when it's like super heavy dynasty draft season. I'm going to be renewing all my, all the redraft leagues. I just put a message inside each of them, reminding people, let me know if you're going to be rejoining. Fucking crispy.
Know your role and shut your mouth.
I'm shitty that happened.
So since we got the Jaw Crispy, are you gonna be the fake Crispy?
I know. We don't even know who the real Crispy is now.
Yeah, who's the real Crispy, man?
Yeah.
Could the real Crispy do us a favor and please stand up?
Stand up.
Yeah, dude. How is that one going so much faster? Are people just paying attention? Because no one's on auto over there.
No.
And Pete said, check out the team name. Damn, what sucks is it doesn't show the team names inside the drafts. Let's see. Who's your team name? Crispy's bail money. He's gonna need it. He's gonna need it. He's doing some crazy shit. Crispy's ready to fight over his name. He doesn't like imposters. Yeah, and there's gonna be there was a few people who were waiting for me to kind of start the offense only tournament. I've kind of just told them I'm not gonna do that until next year. We're just going extra hard for this one, right? For this one this year.
Yeah. We have an idea for it, and we'll try it next year. I just think we thought of that concept too late. But next year we'll start it, and I'll help run it, man.
Yeah, if we have a few people helping out, because I already have everything like ready. It's just getting people to join all those leagues. That's really what it is. So if we can, if there's a few people who are just promoting for it and getting people to join, I mean that's really all I would need.
It's going to be a smaller contest because this is the big one.
Well, I mean, it could be just as big or even bigger in theory because there's more people who don't like ID, who would rather not do IDP. But it really just depends on how many people, like how many people are telling people about it. Because once the pool of players gets pretty big, it'll be really easy to get those ones going. But yeah, I didn't want this. Like this one legit could hit between 250 and 300 leagues. Like I mean, we could get to that, and that payouts would just be fucking awesome for like a handful of people, and then a bunch of people would be getting paid. But yeah, those top prizes would be fucking pretty awesome. And Ricky said, put me in, coach. I already know you want the offense only. I know you do, bro. I know you do. Thanks for joining these ones, though. Next year, I'll have the offense only. And I don't know when we're going to start it, but I'm sure it would be like just like a couple drafts per week to start, do the slow drafts as well. And once the player pool starts building, it'll just be like this where it'll snowball into something huge.
I mean, if you want to do offense only, just regular drafts, I do best ball drafts constantly, all year long, starting in February. But it's not tournament style like this. It's just straight 12-team leagues. Whoever wins gets the pot.
Yeah.
So if you're ever interested in doing something like that, hit me up. I'll get you involved in a league.
No snipage, Toyota 1. No snipage.
Oh, there's no way he sniped Branch from you.
No, I mean I like Branch, but no.
Yeah, but you weren't gonna take him there.
Nah, I think I'm gonna snatch up Flacco because he should be gone by now, and we'll lock down Christian Kirk as well.
I don't hate it.
Yeah, my wide receivers is where I'm the most vulnerable, but now I got how many? 6 total? Yeah. Feeling a little bit better now. 6 wide receivers, 4 running backs, 4 QBs.
Like the Pittman pick, I don't hate that either. Like when I miss out on Josh Downs, 2 rounds later, I'll go after Pittman. And where did Josh Downs go?
13th. So
13th,
later that round. Magic Man. So how my people call your people, Jamie. Yeah, any extra effort that I do with these best balls, it's all going towards this because I already see if we could do 2 or 3 in a day. I mean, shit, there might be a day where we do 5 or 6 in a day. Like, who the fuck knows? Like,
Yeah, we could do like 2 or 3 at a time, like do in the morning and in the evening.
yeah, the morning ones are hard though, just because like
they're harder to fill.
Yeah, it's just less people with that availability. Like if it was like people that were like overseas or whatever, and that's already their nighttime, like that's a little bit different because then we'd have a pool of players that's like the perfect nighttime draft.
Call it the morning wood drafts because morning woods are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. We'll see. Because they've been working out good on the weekends. It would be cool if we could get morning drafts going on weekdays. That'd be super interesting. Yeah, and what was crazy is like some of the people who were in the most amount of leagues, they weren't even really in the weekend tournaments. A lot of those peeps were out of town. So we got to. I mean, how many drafts do we do this weekend? We'll count. We'll count the 4th. So it was 2, 4, 8. So we've done 8 drafts just this 4th of July weekend, which is crazy because when this tournament first started, I could only fill 10 leagues total, and we did 8 just this weekend without really trying that hard.
Blowing up like you thought I would.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. You're fucking crushing this shit.
Me?
Yeah, I think I think people are just realizing too that the draft is the most fun part. Like managing is fun, but I don't know. I want to do like 100 drafts. I want to do 100 plus drafts in the off season.
It gets annoying, dude. So back in 2012, that's when I started getting really good at fantasy football. So I did 12 leagues that year. I won 8. The next year, I was like, well, if I double that and do 24, I could win 16 leagues. Unfortunately, I only won like 11, but still. Then the year after, I'm like, well, I'll do 48 drafts. And these were all managed leagues before I even discovered best ball. So I did 43 leagues one year, all managed. And it felt like a fucking job. And then the next year is when I discovered best ball. And I just did hundreds of fucking leagues.
It's the best. Toyota one said, man, I've been doing fantasy football since 2016 and I still suck.
Oh, dude, come on, man. You don't suck.
Where is it?
Oh,
No,
no!
wait.
We
No.
suck again!
Toyota one, dude, I could introduce you to any one of my league mates and you would crush them in drafts.
And see what it is. He's probably talking about like his home league. Like the home leagues, you know why I hate those is because a lot of times they're usually so basic that, because I know he said a lot of his friends, who play, they just do the single QB, just very, very basic of the basic.
Kickers and defense.
Those ones are so easy that it's like it's easy for everyone to compete. That's like the best and worst thing about it. Like it's, if I go to draft in one of those, like I'm sure I would draft a dope ass fucking squad that I would think would be like an A or a high B plus. But the problem is, if it's only a 10 teamer, like everybody has like a pretty solid squad, no matter what.
Yeah, it's like one of the horsey races on those stick ponies.
Yeah. I need to just repost that.
You do, man. And you
right there.
You need to get a clip for it for your podcast.
Yeah.
The Joku, awesome pick, man.
Yeah, and the
That's
fucking
great
60.
value right there, bro.
Wow, dude, I'd rather have him over Ferguson, Loveland, Mason
Right.
Taylor.
See, look at
who went
this.
4 rounds earlier.
Toyota One said, "Yeah, I've done the 10-man single QB in the basic style. Yeah, just the half point PPR. Yeah, see, and that's just easy for everybody. That's the problem." Ron said, "My first draft was 1992 by mail. Believe it or not, I believe it. I believe it, man, dude. That's dope. That's fucking
Dude, my
dope.
first draft was back. I drafted Jim Thorpe before the Great Depression.
I can't even remember who I drafted in the first draft that I did in 2006. That was the first league I joined.
Oh, mine was LaDainian Tomlinson in 04. My first pick. And then I took McNabb and Owens with my next 2 picks.
Nice.
Then I got Tony Gonzalez in the 4th. I don't remember my 5th round pick, but my 6th round pick was Muhsin Muhammad, which won me the fucking league. You'd think, how does Muhsin Muhammad win you a league? It's because Steve Smith got hurt that year, and Muhsin Muhammad was the number 1 receiver of all fantasy football that year, besides, I think, Owens, and I had both of them.
Damn.
So all, like, 5 of my first 6 picks were in the top 12 of the whole league scoring system.
Shit. Phil, you the man. Yes, sir. Let's get ready to smoke it up for Phil and his super chat. Let's get it. I'm marking you down for those entries. So as of right now, we got, actually, let me add Phil's really quick. So Phil got his extra 5 there. We're now up to 512 raffle tickets. The raffle ends on 7/10, so we're gonna do the raffle sometime during the draft on 7/10. And just a reminder, I'm not gonna be live on Tuesday or Wednesday. We're still gonna have the drafts, but I'm not gonna be live those days. So you want to make sure.
In a few days, dude.
What?
That's in a few days, right?
Yeah, it's Tuesday and Wednesday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then the 10th, that is Thursday.
That's coming right in time too. My wife is about sick of my shit.
Yeah, man. Don't be doing nothing that's gonna get you in trouble with her, because we'll be doing this either way. So, you know, don't get in trouble with the wifey, because that's where I'm going. We're going on a staycation here in Vegas. I got a nice hotel room with a balcony, so we're gonna be able to smoke weed the whole time. And
I mean, I ain't getting in trouble, you know what I mean? I'm just,
you know what I mean. You don't want to be in the doghouse because of nothing.
Yeah.
And Dominic, bro, just letting everyone know. He said Strange in the 20th. I had to take Strange right there. And the 16-17 turn, just so nobody snatched him up before me, just in case. But yeah, Strange, he's the man.
All right, Mark, what are we doing here at this pick?
Let's see.
You said Tom Brady via auction 2007 for $25, and you got him in like his best season. I mean,
okay, it's 2007
at the time, anyways.
I took Aaron Rodgers, I believe, went 102 in that draft. Single quarterback league, went 102. And back then, we didn't know not to draft quarterbacks early. So I'm pretty sure that was the year where I took Tom Brady at 111. Second quarterback.
It didn't start becoming a thing until later, but it really just depended. Like, I've always played in super flex league, so the whole not drafting QBs early, I mean, that never applied to my leagues. Because it was, and we didn't play in a league 2 quarterbacks, like one is a super flex. Like, no, like 2 quarterback spots. Brown said, hanging on for dear life right now. Had a 102 temp all night and drove back from Florida. Bro, you all right? And you're drafting right now?
Wow.
You all right? Dude.
Well, I hope you win, man. Hope it's worth it.
Yeah, did you get sick in you get sick on the vacay? I mean, obviously you got sick on the vacay in Florida, but like what is it? Is it fucking it's not COVID or anything, is it? Yeah, that would fucking suck. Dude, again, Darren Waller before Kyle Pitts. That's hilarious.
Why? Why are people reaching on fucking Waller, dude?
Dude, I wouldn't want him that high, but I would want him over Pitts. I do think that he's going to outscore Pitts. But that's how little I think of Pitts, though.
I don't know, man. I guess his rap career didn't make it. He's trying to come back to football, but come on, man. He's been out of football for over a year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see. But still, he doesn't look like he's out of shape. Really, it's going to be can he withstand the hits? Like that's the football shape that he's going to need to get into. We'll see.
I mean, what if 50 Cent came in and wanted to play fucking tight end? He doesn't look like
but 50 Cent has not, like Darren Waller at least played tight end before.
He's going off looks, man. Like 50 Cent is jacked.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, yeah, would I just pick up anybody, you know? But if like the system that he's going into, you know, then be, I mean, look what John who did there. And let's see. Phil said, how many entries does he have? Let me check. You have 20 entries. Okay. Brown said, yeah, I don't know. It just happened last night. Just hope my kids and girlfriends don't get it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it fucking sucks, bro.
What happened to him? I wasn't paying attention.
Said he got hella sick and has like 102 temp, and he went to Florida on vacay and went to fam and fucking got sick yesterday, he said.
Brown, you're on the clock, bro.
I think this is draft 100, dude. It is draft 100 because after we fill a draft, I update the numbers just so I don't get far behind. I have to do that now to make it easier on myself since I'm getting the updated shit every Wednesday now. I think I'm gonna post it on Thursday, but I'm gonna get it on every Wednesday because now there's more fucking stats and analytics to break down. That it took me longer this week even than I thought. So yeah, be ready. It's gonna post every Thursday morning. Toyota One said Waller is a straight ass bum.
Hell yeah.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Oh, and you sniped Dominic, Mark.
Who did what?
You said you sniped Dominic in the other one. I'm not gonna say the name because he hasn't been drafted in this one yet, but one of those guys that you and I like on IDP.
Oh.
So Waller fucking he spit his game, talked his shit, he grabbed his gat, he called his clip. Didn't work out for him, man.
Then dropped down on his knees. You know the rest. Yeah, man. The numbers are getting crazy. Right now, as of now, it's Crispy and Brown who have over 100 teams each.
Damn. Brown, you're on the clock, bro.
Always. Multiple teams have now cracked over 70. I think there's one team in the 80s. I think that's Minnesota Mike. And then we got K2 Pinson and T Mill, both in the 70s. And then I'm in the 60s. Anybody else in the 60s?
Man, Brown. I could have used Brown in the Caddyshack fucking league where I auto picked, where some dude never tagged me when I was on the clock when the clock was off.
Brown, where are you at, bro?
Dude, I needed you, bro. You weren't there for me.
Daddy wasn't there.
I was about to do it, bro.
18-19 turn. All right, I got a clock suck a little bit.
All right, here we go. Clock sucker.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure we're getting Yep, here's what we're gonna do. Going Frankie Louvu.
I like it.
And Hunter Henry, baby. That's good.
I like it. Like, I'd rather have Henry over fucking Waller. So
yeah, me too.
Damn.
Because that's why I said, like, I mean, Marco, he was like clowning me. He was like, dude, you're gonna pick Waller, right? I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm trying to pick him in the 30th round if he makes it there. And but nah, I don't even know if he's gonna make it to the round 20s anymore.
Insane. Let someone else reach for him.
I got him in the 25th round a couple days ago, or maybe yesterday. Seems like a couple days ago because there's so many drafts going right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at that, getting him in like the 25th, 24th round, something like that. But I don't want to get him in the teens. I'd rather have Hunter Henry. I'd rather have Strange, you know.
Yeah. Hurts. Got her. Come on, man.
Yeah. Brown said I was on vacation, so I was setting up a queue. He said good bit over the weekend. He said, my bad, Jamie.
Well, you're not in that league. I don't think you're in Caddyshack.
You might not be, but either way, Daddy wasn't there.
Daddy wasn't there. Son of a bitch.
Oh man, DeMario Davis, good pick.
Yeah, sure.
Nick Chubb. It's going earlier and earlier.
I am single-handedly pushing DeMario Davis and DeAndre Hopkins ADP up the board.
Yeah. Very, very sought after. That's for sure. Very sought after.
All right. Mark's on the clock. Anticipation.
Here we go. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, and he got in the zone.
Good
in the
pick.
zone. The anal zone.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
I got in the zone.
Oh, yeah. IDP's on point, man.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Mark's trying to hit an A in IDP everywhere he can now. Keeps fucking up the bench, though.
Yeah.
It kind of ends up working out the same, right? If you get an A in IDP, but then you get a B minus.
If I get an A at IDP and a couple good grades other places, I got 289s in a row.
Yeah. What up, Brian? Snoop the Whoop in the house. What up, bro? Yeah, man. I think now we're just gonna have to start just like reminding people to jack other people's backup QBs so they can't get high grades anymore. That's gonna be the new form of trolling in these drafts. And Brian said, chilling, need to get another one of these. Bro, yeah, you do, man. We're on fire right now. We did one this morning, and there's 3 going right now. I can only have one up on the screen because the software that I got. But yeah, dude, there's 3 of these going right
now. My bench has got relevant players.
Pete said, steal him a move. Brian says, seems like I can't join an hour before anymore. It's tough because, like, I mean, we might start getting 2 on a normal basis, like at night, because if more people start joining, I mean, shit, I'll join 2 if it means that we can fill up 2 of these things, you know? So, yeah, we're going to start doing more doubling up. And I'll be right back. I gotta piss so bad.
All right, let's see what we got going on. I want to talk to Samson.
Samson.
I don't know, man. I'm avoiding him in all redrafts just because you got Ford in that backfield to compete with him.
Yeah.
It's for the number 2 spot. Like, it's not even for the number 1. So, like, I know one of the worst teams in the league. Why would you want a running back on the worst team in the league?
What?
Who's that?
It's Jamie.
Huh?
His name's
Hey,
Jamie.
buddy. What's up?
Nothing.
What's going
What's
on,
that like?
man?
Nothing.
So your son's probably the same age as mine. What are you, 7?
Yeah.
You're 7.
Right on.
Mine's gonna be 6 next 2 months from now.
Hell yeah.
He's been on podcasts with me a lot. He just hops up and he loves it. He's famous.
Hits him with the cash me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside.
Who's that?
That's Alex. He had to go use the bathroom.
Oh, so them both are talking
Yeah.
to you? Okay, but Dad.
Okay, but what?
So while I was sitting in the back of Vander, I said you can put the tape around the neck and try to make me hurt, and I holded onto it, and then he pulled the chair back, and then I fell.
You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I think you will be though.
Dad, tell me if it's red. Tell me if it's red right here.
You're all right, bud.
Hold on, your dad's on the clock right now, so give him 1 second so he can make his pick.
Yeah.
Ow!
Then we'll talk about this chair that was pulled out and whose fault it was. Josie Jewell, good pick. Man, I love your IDP, bro. You're fucking crushing it. Oh, man. On the screen alone. All right, chat. Throw some Dynasty questions in for me to ask because I miss Dynasty. I haven't had a Dynasty draft in over 2 weeks. Spencer Rattler. All right. Don't know why you went that route, but Milrow again might not even play.
All right. Woo. Needed that. I've been fucking chugging water all day. Come on.
All right, let's see. Toyota 1's going to be on the clock. Let's see who he reaches for. It's going to be the wrong pick. Whoever you pick, it's going to be wrong.
No, Nick Bosa.
Not mad at it.
You're all right, bud. You're all right. You're all right.
Jamie's gonna like this one.
Uh-oh. Roshan Johnson.
I'm the winner. I won.
Dude, you just got an A+.
Yeah,
How do you get the 101? 20 rounds later, dude. That's insane.
I'm the winner. Just crown me, guys. And Huge Ass said asking price for Nico. Shit, if I was selling Nico, I'd want at least 3/3 if it was just draft picks. So I'd have to be like rebuilding. If I wasn't rebuilding, I don't even want to trade him away. Because like he's way too good. He's way too good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're rebuilding with Nico, I don't know, man. Like you got to look at him as a top 8, top 7 receiver in Dynasty. He's only what 26. Yeah, I think he's like 26 years old. You have 4 years left, and if you're rebuilding, you rebuild in a 3-year window, a 2 to 3 year window. So that's a guy that you want to keep on your team. I see it all the time. People are like, well, what if I sell him for 3 first? What the fuck are those first? You don't know what those firsts are going to be. Are they going to be late? Are they going to be mid, early? You don't know. It's a mystery.
Well,
So
it's
asking from Nico, I would tear down to like a JSN. Give me JSN plus a first and a second. Because JSN and Nico are only like what 4 receivers apart. But JSN is a little bit younger. But then you get like a first on top of that and a couple seconds. I don't mind doing that, but I don't want the mystery boxes. Give me a player to replace him with.
See, the thing is, though, if you trade for the first rounders, you could still use those first rounders as trade capital later.
You can.
And the longer you have them, the more valuable they are.
Yeah, because I mean, those first rounders, they don't get injured. So, like, let's say Nico does get injured and you traded him for like 3 firsts. Yeah, those 3 firsts aren't getting injured, but you still don't know what those players are going to turn into. Is it going to be a Keon Coleman? Is it going to be a Quentin Johnston?
But that's why I want to use those picks to trade for someone established if I can.
But like what I like to do is if I'm going to trade a high established player like that, I like to get in a kind of a younger established player back in the trade.
Damn it.
Tear down plus another asset on top of it.
Ah, man, Braden, you loser. Why'd you take Milton right there? No getting all my backups now. Brian said about to be in the 5th round of a dynasty startup. Superflex, no IDP. Already got Lamar Baker as QBs. A-Chain and Garrett Wilson. Who should I grab? Tyler Warren, Worthy, T-Law, Harvey, Kittle, Walker, Goff.
Round 5 of a dynasty.
I mean, if it was me, I'm probably grabbing T-Law in that to lock down the 3rd QB because like it almost doesn't like almost the same as these dynasty. I mean, the same as these best ball leagues. Like between round 4 and round 6 is when a bunch of QBs go off the board because people are going to be swooping their 2nd. Maybe they're going to be swooping their 3rd as a backup, but it's going to get to the point where it's only like the older guys. So it really depends on how many picks you got in between picks.
So I agree because you got A-Chain and Wilson, right? You got your 2 starters. I was in the 5th round of a startup. I'm gonna try to pull it up real quick. I was in the same predicament where I could have drafted a guy like Walker and Cam Ward was on the board, and I don't like Cam Ward, but I saw the value in him at the 5th round where I couldn't pass him up.
Yeah. And dude, Lyle, lay low. We got 3 drafts going right now. There's only one up on the screen because that's all I can have up here. I'm going to try to look to see if there's a way that I can have multiple up in the future. But yeah, thanks for jumping in. Which one did you got in? I think you took like I think you took the final spot in the 3rd draft of the day. Oh, you got
all is right. All is right in the world.
He had to jump though. He had to get him early.
But
there it is.
Guy just put London on the trade block
to find this. But I do want to pull this league up to go with Brian's question.
Oh, and just a reminder, if you don't have the green cross next to your name on YouTube, we got to change that. Guys got to get the green cross next to your name, man. It's like you guys are naked without it. So here's the link to join as a 420 crew member on YouTube. You get the custom emojis when you do that. And really, it's making sure you're all in uniform like everybody else. It's like it's only the outsiders who have their name that shows up in white. What up,
All right.
Devo?
So Brian, if you're still listening, this was my team. So I have Josh Allen, Garrett Wilson, Drake May, Trayvon Henderson. So I had the same setup you do with 2 quarterbacks, right? A wide receiver and a running back. And the 5th round came to me. I'm like, well, I could take a James Cook or a Kenneth Walker, but I decided to go to Cam Ward route. And then even after that pick, I got like a Rashee Rice. I got my tight end with Hawkinson. And then I just went hard. Like I got like Golden, Shakur, Jennings, Tillman, Pollard. Pollard was real fucking late in this league. 12th round. Insane. You might have to take him in the 10th.
All right. Dude, today is crazy. Devo, we got 3 drafts going at once right now. Only one is on the screen, and I'm only drafting in one. I gave up my spot in the second one for one person to join. But yeah, crazy. We had people. We had 3 leagues, and we still had people who wanted to get in that got turned away. I could have filled 4 today. Like if it would have been planning it from the get-go, could have filled 4. We got to get people paying attention just a little bit earlier in the day. Because if we get people paying attention just a little bit earlier in the day, we could fill a handful of these every day. Because Huge Ass said, start 4 of them. I'll do it. Like, I'll start multiple per day. We just got to be able to fill them. Like, just not filling them. Just, it can't be a thing.
Well, let's say you don't fill it, right?
Gotcha.
Then that could just be
roll
the start of next day's draft.
Yeah. But still, that just sucks because, like, just people schedule. Sometimes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, scheduling kind of sucks.
Like, that would be just the annoying part. But, if there's only if one spot is the difference between filling it and not filling it, I mean, I'd always take that spot.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it's after 4th of July. I know the redraft people and the casual people, they're going to be coming out of the sewers now. And, yeah, we're going to be able to fill a bunch of these. Like, we legit could get to 300 divisions, man. I know it. Like, it's a possibility.
Our goal is 420.
Shit. I mean, that would be really tough, but that would be fucking dope too. Like if we're filling 3-4 a day the rest of the way, it's fucking doable. Almost, maybe. Even that would still be cutting it close. But actually, I guess as long as the slow drafts are still filling for the next 2 months. Because I want to keep the slow drafts going until the beginning of August. Brian said, what would the prize be at 300? Hold on, let me find it. Because I got the prizes broken down through 300. I just do them in increments of 25. And it's all percentage based. So getting to 300, dude, that'd be 10,000 for first place.
God damn.
10,000, 2,800 for second, 1,600 for third, 1,400 for fourth, 800 for fifth, then 650, 550, 500, 420, 375, 325, 300, 375, 260, 275, 260, 250, 225, 200, 200, 175, 175, and all the way down through 151 teams. And that would be 50, the way that it works for getting paid is like the top 4 in each division make the playoffs at week 14, and then from after week 14, so going into week 15 to 16, half the teams are chopped. Top 50% make it. Same thing, half the teams chopped going into week 17, and then half the teams that make week 17 are in the money. So yeah, that's gonna be dope if we somehow make it to 300 teams. there's gonna be a $10,000 winner. That'd be fucking dope as hell. I would legit have to send it in 2 checks.
I'm literally gonna be $10,000 richer. So come on, people, let's get this going. I need my money. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
Dude, that's just it's so big time, man. That would just be so fucking sick to say that there was a $10,000 winner in this tournament. And I would hope to fuck that it would be me. Like, I don't know. I mean, so hard to win either way. It's like almost impossible to win this thing because it all comes down to week 17, you know, and who you got and who you go up against and everything. Like who your players go up against because you're going up against everybody. But yeah, that would be super sick, man. We get to 300. It's going to be a $10,000 winner. And that's in the horizon. It is totally in the horizon. We're almost to 200 right now. And we still got 2 months left of drafting.
Yeah. 10 weeks left. Is that right?
I know there's 60 days. Let me go double check that. Is it 60?
Wait, it's more than that, right?
No. Now 60 days left.
June, July. So July, August. Oh yeah, dude, it's fucking July, not June.
Yeah.
Phone died.
No, that's what it was. Whoa, that shit was loud.
Oh.
Yeah, turn down whatever one that was. That fucking.
Hold on.
That shit was loud. Yeah, mute the sound if you
yeah
see that option. We were just talking about what the prize would be if we get to 300 teams, and the top prize is going to be 10,000.
Hell yeah.
Man.
And I know we could do it. It wouldn't be easy, but
so what's the math in ounces of weed? How much can $10,000 buy you? And
I mean, you're buying pounds at that point, my man.
You're buying bricks.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, buy a pound and just save the rest, and and then yeah, you're Gucci. You can buy a California pound. I mean, shit, that might cost you who knows how much. Like, because even the top California pounds are probably like 5,000 in California. So who knows what that would be actually like making it out of state. But yeah, man. You can treat yourself.
Oh, Mark, you're on the clock in the one that's live.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, and
I know you're doing like 5 fucking drafts right now. So
and I don't know if you can mute that one or just at least turn the volume down a little bit. It's like hella loud every time a pick happens.
I've hit mute the sounds.
So even though when you hit mute sounds, you have to back out and come back into the draft.
Oh, okay.
I usually just turn my fucking phone volume all the way off and all the sounds.
Yeah,
that don't work.
Sleeper's really fucking weird how you change a setting, but you still have to back out and then come back into the draft room before it like changes. It's fucking super weird. They better handle biz, man. Are they getting too big to where they're not able to handle like all this shit?
Yes, no, Sleeper needs to do some kind of reevaluation because I was in a league where I set up the IDP scoring right with the offense, but I did it just for the IDP with Hunter, right?
Damn you, Cali, damn.
I copied the league.
And
it totally deleted all the IDP scoring. So I'm like, what the fuck? So what I did is I went back and I added an IDP flex. And then I copied the league, right? Everything worked, but I deleted the IDP flex. And then as soon as I deleted the IDP flex, it deleted all the IDP scoring.
Yeah, because if you don't have any IDP players, it's not going to have the scoring in there. Why doesn't that make sense? Oh, Toyota won. Not cool, bro. Not cool.
Don't you have enough Zach Allen, dude?
This one's for you, Cali Jim. There you go. Got him a little bit earlier this time. I could handle Chubb in the 25th round. And shout out to Buddha Bag Edits. What up, bro? Said in a single QB PPR 2 flex, I traded Gibbs and Brian Thomas Jr. and a 26th fourth. I got Puka, CMC, Tank Dell, and most likely a top 2 pick in 2026. I'm high on Jeremiah Love and Nicholas Singleton to replace Gibbs. Okay, well, hoping for elite production for CMC for 2 more years. Did I fuck up or undersold on Gibbs? Well, see, the thing is like trading Gibbs and Brian Thomas Jr. It's not just that you traded away Gibbs. You traded away a top 3 running back in everybody's eyes.
Yep.
And I don't know what's Brian Thomas in most
Top
people's
8,
top
top
6,
10,
yeah,
at least
let's
top
just say
8 to 10.
okay, let's say top 8 wide receiver in everyone's eyes. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you got back Puka, so that was like an upgrade from Brian Thomas. Maybe not that much, but it was still an upgrade. CMC's a downgrade from Gibbs, maybe not that much, but it's still a downgrade. Tank Dell, I mean, who the fuck knows? We'll see what happens from him next year. And the top pick, I mean, I feel like you did give him up too cheap, because I wouldn't have even wanted to give up Gibbs unless I'm a rebuilding team. I mean, didn't he score like damn near the most points at running back last year, if not the most? So I mean, if you're a rebuilding team, I can understand. But if your whole goal out of all that was to get a higher second round, to get a higher pick in the first round next year, like, I guess I feel like there's another way you could have gone about it than traded away Gibbs.
Still an unknown pick. Yeah. So the way I look at this is Gibbs and Puka, that's a wash, right? You gave up BTJ or CMC, Tank Dell, and an unknown pick that could be number 2, but it also could be number 5. We don't know. So my question is, would you give up BTJ this year for the 102? No, you would not. BTJ is worth way more than the 102 in a single quarterback league, right? CMC,
single quarterback or super flex, he's worth more than that.
Yeah. So Tank Dell, he's not going to play all this year, and he's not going to be the same person that he was when he does come back in 2026. He might not even be on the same team. We don't know. His injury was so nasty. Tank Dell.
Okay,
his injury was so nasty. Like, even if he comes back 70% of what he was, I still don't want anything to do with him.
Yeah, time will tell on him. But
CMC, like, are you in a win now? Is my question. Is that why you're trying to get CMC? Because you already had Gibbs in this win now.
Like that's what I don't like, is if you were a win now team, or at least, I mean, as long as you were a playoff team, like, as long as you were a playoff team, I don't like that, because you're giving away 2 top assets that could literally lead you to a championship.
So you downgraded for this year.
Yeah.
Next year, we don't know what that 2026 first is going to be.
Yeah.
Like, you just gave someone Gibbs and BTJ, so what's to say that they aren't the champion that year? So why can't that be the 112 or the 110? So I don't like that. I don't like it, man. CMC is not worth it at 29, 20, 30, almost 30 years old. Coming off of that injury, no.
Yeah, I think that you could have went about that trade a better way. It's not a horrible trade, but it's like it's an even trade with it like tipping the scales toward the other person like a bunch for me, because like I feel like it is somewhat even to like the production that you're gonna kind of get, but like you gave up the better assets for the dynasty.
Yeah.
Maybe Puka's a higher, than BTJ, but like not by that much. Like that, like I think most people
doesn't fill the gap.
But you gave up Gibbs. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the part that like tips the scales into that side for me.
Like, I would say Gibbs and Puka are kind of equal.
Okay, he said I am win now, but needed to add an extra flex. I'm stuck. But you didn't add an extra flex though, because Tank's not playing this year.
Yeah, you lost on that.
So like you traded a running back and a wide receiver for a running back and a wide receiver, and then the picks, but like that's next year also. It's like the only things that make a difference this year are the 4 players. So especially if Puka and CMC isn't healthy. Well, yeah, but like, yeah, that's what's tough though. But like, that's the side that you got though, right? The Puka CMC, that's who you received, right?
Yep. Yeah.
What Total One say? IDP is set, not too bad for starting late on him. Let's see. Branch, Buda Baker, Monte David, and Wagner and Hendrickson. Yeah, that's a dope top 5. And then Davis, Bosa, Medalist, Zach Allen, Rosboom. Yeah, man. Yeah, legit. Let me see. What do I got? I only got 1, 2, 3. Actually, I got my top 5 for IDP. We got to get more, but at least I got 5 so far. I got 5 on it.
I got 5 on it.
The offense is so ugly right now.
Bro, you ain't even playing.
All right, fuck it. We're going to go. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go 2 IDPs right now. Get up to 7 IDPs now. Did I miss anybody's comment here? Let me see. Brown said Zach Allen went in the 21st in mine. I won't even waste my time saying who took him. You don't have to say it. We already know. It
was fucking crispy, wasn't it?
Had to be.
And Crispy's gonna get burnt with that. If he takes him every single draft, let's say he gets hurt week 1.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like, if you're taking guys after the 20th round, it doesn't really matter if they get hurt.
But I still like to diversify and not take the same guy over and over.
Well, that's why we also have 35 rounds. Like shit, you could draft the same guy in round 27 everywhere, and it wouldn't hurt if they got hurt. I mean, if they do good, yeah, it's gonna fucking make a difference. But it's also mind games, like that's another thing too. Snipe your opponent. You're already in their head. I mean, shit, Cali Jam did that to me. Made me take my backup QBs earlier. He's like, see him in your head already. And I was like, yep, fuck you, you are. Because I would have been pissed if you had taken one of my fucking backups.
Who do I got?
Because that's also part of this this whole thing, right? It's like it's not just like during the season when you're doing your starts and sits. I mean, I just feel like it's me against myself. Like my opponent's not going to get in my head. I'm going to put my best foot forward, put my best lineup out there, and hopefully I set the most optimal lineup. But like this is where head games can happen during these drafts. Taking someone rounds earlier, that someone really fucking wants, and really pissing someone off, One or two snipes can make someone's whole draft go downhill.
Yo. Catch me outside. How about that?
Catch me outside. How about that?
Oh, man.
All right. 27th round. Come on. All right. Total One says that's why we draft 1 million teams so it doesn't hurt as much if your team tanks. Yeah. And really, if your whole team fucking tanks, I mean, that just sucks either way. It's just bad luck for that team. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be a handful of people that you draft that don't do shit. You just got to be lucky to draft a complete team to where that one person doesn't ruin the fucking team.
Who's Jaden Daniels backup?
Mariota.
Mariota. I knew that. I knew that. Here's what I got here.
Yeah, especially now. Like, if people know that there's a potential $10,000 prize on the line, does that make people draft more? It is only one person that's going to get that, but there is the top 4 prizes are still all over $1,000. One of them's close to $3,000.
Who's the backup in New England? Dobbs?
Dobbs, yeah.
Brown said, "All right, I have a debate to have as far as like backup QBs in best ball. Let's see what you guys think. So typically we take our backup QBs. Let's say you draft 2 starters and 2 backups, then you ... Then you what?
Then
I mean,
you draft James Winston and a couple turds way later, like I always do.
Then you can only have 2 starters at any time. Wouldn't it be smarter to draft 2 backups for different QBs so you could potentially have 3 or 4 starters?
Well, no, because what if those backups never hit the field?
Well, I think if you're only going to draft 2 starters, you should draft more than just your backups. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my answer.
Yeah.
If you only have 2 starters, the guys who I consider the starters would be guys in the top 10 rounds. I don't consider Flacco a starter. I don't consider Danny Pesos a starter, even though they probably will start. I'm not putting them in the starter category yet. Those guys would be like the top end backups as of now.
Yeah, like Tyler Shuck, we don't know. He's
Right.
going to be a starter.
Yeah. And mostly those, and really it's like guys who are drafted inside the top 9 rounds. Those are the guys who I'm thinking of as starters.
So what he was thinking, like, I wouldn't do that for quarterbacks. I would do that for running backs 100%. If I draft running backs, I would 100% not take the backups and then take other people's backups. Because there's more of a chance of running back is going to get more carries if a starter goes down.
Yeah. And Brown, and so what I'm saying is draft other backups instead of your own. I'm saying both is what I'm saying. Like not just taking only your backups and that's it, because you never know what the fuck's going to happen. But you do know that if one of your starters goes down and you don't have your backup, you're fucked on that player either way. You know, so I would get the backups for my quarterbacks plus maybe another backup or 2 along the way.
Yeah, like go after backups to quarterbacks that might get hurt, that are like rushing quarterbacks. Like, don't go after Mahomes backup, like Mariota. Not going to happen because Mahomes plays injured all the time. So even if he does get hurt, he's going to keep playing.
You meant Minshew, though, yeah.
Minshew.
Yeah, whatever.
And Lau said Daniel Jones or Richardson. Well, like I guess Daniel Pesos Jones, because I can get him like usually later, and I think that he's going to end up being that he's going to start more games because of Richardson getting hurt. But Richardson's still the starter until he gets hurt again.
Yes.
I mean, he's already hurt right now. He's got an arm issue. But the fact is I don't think it affects him because he couldn't even throw with a healthy arm. So what is the difference if he has a bum arm?
Right. Yeah. Brown said, sure, I guess when I'm picking players, you're picking your guy, hoping for the best. Like you did, if you did 100 of these and you had different players each time, seems smart not to take backups. Well, it depends on who you're taking as well, because some guys that we'd be picking instead of these backups would be so blah that they might not make a difference anyways. You know, it's really just, you know, do you take a bunch of insurance policies or do you take the highest end players no matter what? Because either way, like, dude, I mean, if you have both your quarterbacks going down, your team's probably fucked anyways, you know, especially if you only have 2 starters. That's just being real, especially when it comes to like being in the big money at the end, because too many people are going to have too many combinations to where someone's going to have healthy quarterbacks at the end. Oh, man. All right.
So let's say if you draft Jordan Love and you take Malik Willis, right? Yeah, Malik has that rushing upside, but who's to say that he's actually going to get the start because he sucks? He might play a half a game, and they'll pull his ass because he ain't doing shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me Sam Howell all day, even if I don't have fucking JJ. That's the kind of back that you would want, because that he could be top 10 if he does start.
Oh, man, it sucks.
There's top end talent out there. What do you mean?
Yeah, right.
The top end of a turd.
Floyd. You ever heard of a knife?
What are you saying, Total One? I mean, 4:20 a.m. When you say Daniel Pesos Jones, why can't you just say Jones? Why do you have to mention him like he's whack ass, like he's a whack ass white YouTube rapper? Well, I mean, for everyone who calls him Danny Dimes, you know.
Well, you gotta remember there were so many Jones in this league.
Yeah.
So we always had to specify which one it was. Maybe right now there's not that many Jones, but
who are you talking about, Pete? He said he started twice last season and ripped it up when Love went down. Oh, Malik?
Yeah, Malik. All right. Good luck with that.
Yeah. Yes.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Yeah, see, and even like it really depends on what starters that you get for the QBs and the backups. Because I have Goff, I don't even want to get Hendon Hooker. Like I got Flacco already, so I got three starters and one Flacco. You know, so I mean, might not need
it up. Yeah, 13 points. Playing 85% of the snaps. All right, that's a lot, right?
Want to be a baller.
Go get something to drink.
1 week, 8.5.
Willis?
Wow, we got 8.5 points.
Dude, tearing it up.
I'm saying he did get 25 the 1 week.
But see how people remember stuff? It's like he does good 1 week, so it's like he crushed it all 3 of those weeks, you know?
No, it was because of the one rushing touchdown. That's it.
Oh, dude, what happened? The dude doesn't know about Turpin already. Turpin got arrested with
dude.
weed and guns.
Man, only if he would have like was he running from the cops in his car? Because all he had to do was get out and run.
That's what we said, you know.
That's what we said earlier. I said there's no way in hell they were catching him on foot.
Hell no, dude. That dude would have been long gone. He would have got like 60 fucking fantasy points in one rush.
Yeah, man, you evade the cops. That's got to be like as much as scoring like 3 touchdowns or something.
Absolutely. Bare minimum. Oh, thank God, I'm done with one.
Oh, what? Already fucking finished? Man, see, we're in the clock one.
All right, let's switch to a different draft and eliminate one of these shitter.
4:20 a.m. says, but the Latino currency of pesos has nothing to do with the American currency of dimes. Exactly. It's because the peso is worth half of a dime. So that's the joke.
That's why I call him Danny Pennies.
That's the joke. 4:20 a.m. It just went like way over your head. Depends on what scoring system. He didn't start all the weeks, and when he came in when Love got injured. Yeah, because of the rushing. Did he do a lot of rushing? Is that what it was?
1 week, he had 73 yards and a touchdown for rushing. But that was only 1 week.
Yeah, Malik Willis is a bum, man. He really is. Like I remember when
you grab guys like this right here. This is one of your better backups to grab if you want to snipe people's backups.
All right, let's see it.
Boom.
Jacoby Brissett.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I was a huge Jacoby Brissett fan like like 2-3 years ago, and my co-host made fun of me because I kept telling him like he's a viable backup. He's like the best starter on the Browns, and they ran with the joke. And we have a Jacoby Brissett award in the offseason. It's like awards for like the backup quarterback that actually stepped up and did something. So I love Jacoby, man. Good shit.
Let's see, where's that other draft?
Kyler's
same spot.
He's known to, get a little dinged up here and there.
He's known to just take weeks off playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Call of Duty's fun though, it really is. Probably way more fun than getting your head bashed in at the end. Like I would just think that like it's way more fun like shooting people in the face on a video game than getting your head smashed in by I don't even know if they get their head smashed in by their DNs. Their DNs kind of suck, but you know what I mean. Seems smart to get backups to rushing QBs also. I mean, it.
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Like people that you think might get injured more often, and the Russian quarterbacks get injured more often. So yes, 100% Brown. On the clock, by the way.
I am. Oh, in that one league.
Oh, Brown, man.
Oh.
Is an inside joke.
Oh, my bad.
Round 30.
Man, this is gonna make or break your team, dude.
I know, man. These are the super important picks right here, bro. They really are. IDPs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I already got 9 IDPs. Cool.
So you could probably wait and take 2 more with your very last picks and just grab some offensive players here.
Got some tight ends. I went Conklin and Arroyo.
Mm-hmm. Dude, Arroyo's underrated, man. I think he's better than Fant.
I mean, I don't know how they plan on using him, but if they let Fant block, and they give him some, some slot packages, like it's not like they have a lot of firepower at wide receiver. Yeah, see, like McKee's probably one of the smartest backups to get because, I mean, shit, haven't the last 2 years Jalen Hurts missed week 16 and 17? It's almost a reason why I never pick him in this tournament because I'd be so pissed if I made it all the way and then he just didn't play. So fucking pissed.
Like, have you seen Arroyo's college games? Any of his plays? Have you looked him up?
Oh, yeah, dude, he's a beast. He was on
He's
the
a
U.
fucking straight up dog.
He was on the U, baby. He's had some injuries.
Like, even just the way he sets up defenders and it's like leaving them safeties guessing on like what the fuck are those? You can't guard this guy, man.
That's why I don't get why hasn't the NFL offense like evolved to where you have a guy like Arroyo and you literally just think of him as a slot wide receiver. You don't even treat him like a tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Like it can still be listed as a tight end because you want to pay him tight end money. But
yeah, and like the dude's a route running artist, like his big ass fucking frame, his wide catch radius, like red zone threat.
Because that's what
I seen him drag defenders.
Yeah.
Get those extra yards, literally dragging them behind him for like 5 extra yards, dude.
420, Montez, Quarter Sweat, Micah Euros, Parsons. Well, see, the thing is they don't have anything money in their nickname. So, you're just like making up a nickname for them at that point.
So, but
there goes Malik Willis. I thought someone already drafted him. I didn't see it, but there we go. Now he's there.
What are you talking about, Willis?
The one thing I love about Royal though is he doesn't dance around to try to get those extra yards. He just fucking plows right through you. But you also have to remember that could be a negative with his durability, and that's the real question. Like how healthy is he gonna be if he plays that way 100% every single snap?
How healthy is he?
So just be cautious, man. But in best ball, fuck yeah, give me that all day.
Yep.
Big trouble though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep. You're in my world now, Grandma.
Man, Happy Gilmore 2 is gonna suck. I really feel it. Like I hope
it's not going to live up to what one was, but we still need the movie.
We're talking 30 years later, man. Like, I mean, come on.
30 years from now, we're gonna
fuck
watch
it up.
and
I'm
be
not
like,
even gonna watch it.
I mean, I have to watch it. I mean, I have to see like if it's any good. Because if it is good, I'll respect it, you know. But I just
I'm gonna watch it like this. You know what I'm saying? Like I can barely see, but I can still see. You know what I'm saying?
Dude. Right? Toyota one, sniping's a must. Either you either you snipe or you get sniped. It's still one of my favorite lines from any movie. White Man Can't Jump. Either you smoke or you get smoked, and you got smoked.
I see. They remade White Man Can't Jump, and
That was
I was so excited for it. And I watched it, and I'm like, this is fucking straight garbage.
It was trash.
It was like they tried to remake it. They should have just made that movie and called it something else.
Yeah, it was trash. Should not have made it White Men Can't Jump. And they remade a fucking Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, and it's trash.
They didn't know that. Holy shit.
That sucks.
Look that up right now.
Yeah, it was not good. Especially compared to the first one. Like, of course, it's going to get compared to the original. And yeah, it was just not good. Yeah, they changed like little things. I mean, the premise is like exactly the same. The whole plot of the movie is exactly
Dude, the remake is produced by Tyra Banks Company.
What? Yeah, the family, it's a black family, and not like that matters, but they it's like 3 kids instead of 4.
It sounds to me like they should have just called it something else. Made the same exact movie, but just named it something else.
I guess, I mean, I don't know. I guess for a lot of people, Toyota one, I'll do the grades. I'm still up for it. I probably can't do like 10 of these things, but only 2 people have asked as of now.
Yeah, this movie looks like trash.
Yeah.
You can just grade one or so maybe 2 of mine if you want, but you can just grade this one if you want.
Cool. We'll do the one in this one.
And I'm about to hop off soon because I'm fucking tired. Need to go to sleep. Be up in the morning.
Yeah, you're after Cali Jam, Toyota one. But yeah, I mean, I guess I understand why, they do it, because like if it's like a movie that's like made like 30 years later, 20 something years later, it's like some people who might be watching it might not have even, heard about the original one. But for the people who did hear about the original one, I mean, yeah, there's some movies you shouldn't remake.
So yeah, I know they remade The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would fucking do that. It was already
See, but like even with that, that one is not like it is like nowhere near what Fresh Prince was. Like Fresh Prince was a comedy. This is a drama.
Oh.
Like Carlton's like fucking sniffing Adderall and shit. Like,
Oh,
like so it's not it's not a comedy. It's not the same. Even though it is Will Smith's production company that is doing it. Crispy said you can't remake movies like that. You have to be too politically correct or whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, see, and that's kind of like, you know, one of those things as well. I know it's like remaking it with like the new times or whatever, but yeah. Some of these movies are good enough to where they should just be passed along as the originals. Like, dude, didn't they say something about remaking the Goonies?
Oh, I hope not. Don't fucking ruin the Goonies, because the Goonies never die, man.
They never die. The Goonies never die.
But I did hear that it's going to be like a lot of the main cast members are going to be back. So maybe it's not going to be a remake.
Kind of cool then.
Be like a years after type thing.
I don't even know what it would be. It'd have to be something like about their kids, right? Where their kids are like the new Goonies or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kids like that, they don't even like, dude, they'd be the type of parents like, you know, in like the 2020s that like they're not letting their kids go outside like that. Like all the amount of shit that they did when they fucking went outside. I think that's a lot of what it is like people, you know, we know the sickos that are out there. So like we don't let the fucking kids roam like they used to. I guess our parents just didn't give a fuck about us. That's what it was. Who knows? Because the only rule that we had was come back when the street lights turn on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Vanessa, she's super nervous about Noble riding his bike around the street by himself.
Wow, and how old is he? He's like 7?
He's 8.
8?
Yeah.
Dude, so at 8, I was riding all over the fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
I didn't tell my mom where I was going, but she didn't know where the fuck I was actually going.
Right, and it's not like we had cell phones or anything where they could check in on us.
No.
Two more picks, baby. Let's get it. How many IDPs do I have now? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, I got my 10 IDPs, so I can't get another one if I want. Yeah, all the wide receivers and running backs here. They suck. Yeah, it's just all bad around here, around these parts.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
Crispy said, "Grade me, please. You'll be after Toyota 1, Crispy." And damn it, Crispy, you're not in this draft, so I need to pull up one of your other ones. Will you tell me which one that you want me to grade?
Well, Crispy gets an A in the draft for not drafting in it.
Yeah, made my life a little easier, Crispy not being in this one.
Oh, sure. And we are done with the other one.
Boom, baby. All right.
Who'd you take? Because I can't see.
I took Adebo, Paulson Adebo, and Kassan Nixon.
Okay.
All right, sounds good, Brown. You'll be after Crispy. Let's see. So, Cali Jam. We're just going to start on his now. He's making his last pick now. So, QBs, Fields and Geno. Man, you were playing QB chicken faux show.
And we got Taylor, though, to back him up.
Yep, and then Browning, McKee, and then Garoppolo. But who? So you didn't get the backup for Gino, so you're not gonna get the extra bump up. It's a B minus for me. Both Fields and Gino are B minuses.
I would have went after Aiden O'Connell just to have that extra boost.
Running backs: Bijan, Jacobs, Connor, Brian Robinson.
Love it.
Caught a bullet in his bubbles. He caught a bullet in his bubbles. You can be at the party getting loose, but you can catch a bullet in your nose.
Right. Sam said Callie's gonna get it for taking other people's backups for sure. Yeah, man. It's people got to start taking their backups earlier because Callie Jam is gonna jack them from you. Sounds good, Crispy. I got you in the 170. I'm going to give that. I mean, Bijan's an A. Jacobs is a B plus to me. Connor's a B. Brian Robinson's a B minus. I think I'm going.
And especially getting Connor's backup.
Yeah, he got Benson in there. There'll be some style points when it comes to the bench. Yeah, I'm really debating: is this an A or a B plus? Like, I feel like
I say A minus, dude.
it is. Yeah,
An A minus is fair, but it's an A. I mean, Bijan and Jacobs and Connor,
all top 10 upside.
Yeah. I mean, Bijan and Jacobs have number one RB1 upside. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sounds good, Mike. We got a few before you, but yeah, I'll get to all the grades here. We got Cali Jam, who I'm doing right now, and then we got Toyota 1, then Crispy, then Brown, and then you.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off. I just want to say thanks for having me again.
You the man.
Yes, sir. It's always a pleasure, John.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow night. You're off tomorrow, right? Or is that Tuesday?
Tuesday and Wednesday, I'm not streaming, so yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow.
Tomorrow I got a podcast doing a Scott Fishbowl mock on Optimus, but I'll hop on fucking right after and we'll fucking smoke, drink, bullshit.
Sounds good, bro.
Well, thanks, guys. Peace out.
Catch you then. Peace.
Later.
All right. Wide receivers. Puka, or pass catchers. Puka, Kittle, Judy, and Diggs.
That's a B plus, bro.
It's close. I mean, Puka and Kittle are B plus to me. But see, the thing is like Kittle's not a wide receiver, and Judy's a B, but Diggs is like a B minus, and there's really there's no other, there's no depth. You know,
that's a B.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna give it as a B. Yeah. And IDP, Edwards, Benito, Van Ginkel, Edrin Cooper. Devin Lloyd. It's dope. It's pretty dope. Top 5.
Yeah.
Greenlaw, Leonard Williams, Morig, Tooley, Blankenship, Davis Gaither. He said got sniped on one backup. Yeah, dude. Cali Jam, man. He's a sneaky bastard, man. He is.
He is.
I think that I'm gonna give debating if it's a B plus or a B, and I think I mean, if I gotta debate this tough, we're just gonna call it a B.
Yeah.
And bench, I mean, you get some style points for Benson for sure, and then Coleman, Igbuka, McMillan, Lloyd. Did you get Jacobs? Yeah, some style points for Lloyd also. And Jonnu, Lockett, Tucker Pierce. Pizza, if I don't get 3 QBs, watch out. Yeah, man, I feel it. Yeah, I didn't even get any of my backups in this one. I don't know. Don't even like if the backups would actually come into play. This team would just die. Because of the style points, I think you're gonna get a B- for the bench.
A B
Nah,
or a B-.
B-.
Yep.
He doesn't have that much firepower on the bench, I feel. So we got B-. Oh shit! Hold on. Let me know. Hold on. Toyota One said he sent a super chat. Let me confirm here. Oh shit! Toyota One with the super chat. We're about to do a dab. Let's get it. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a dab. 2.9.
All right.
Let me finish Cali Jam's team, and then we're gonna pack this dab and get this rolling. You demand Toyota One. I added those raffle tickets for you. So we got a B- for the QBs, an A for the running backs, B for the wide receivers. We got a B for the IDP, and we got a B- for the bench. So running backs, I think, are the only thing bringing the average all the way up. The wide receivers and the IDP and the bench right at 85. And the QBs bringing the score down. So that is 86 overall. 86 overall. Not too shabby, Cali Jim. You the man, Pete.
Not too shabby at all.
Okay. Dab, then Toyota One squad. Here we go. All right, good. And I said I was going to clean this thing, but I got so busy because we had 3 fucking drafts that I totally forgot, but it's good. It's not clogged.
Oh, this shit was nuts.
Yeah, man.
I took Jonathan Taylor over Derrick Henry in one on accident.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. Little mistakes like that. Definitely. Oh shit. We got a double super chat back to back. What up, Tony? He said, can you post the grades in the Pringe when you're done, or post 3 video for replay? So give me one that you want me to do right now. And then in the league chat, ask in the league chats that you don't ask for the grade right now, do like in those league chats, put, can I get a grade, please? And I'll do it tomorrow morning. And Pete, you the man, double dabs. All right. So I got the first one packed here. I'm going to mark you guys down for those entries real quick so I don't forget. Because we got, for those who don't know, like Tony, I don't know how often you've been in here, but I appreciate you, brother. So we got 3 of these glass on glass bongs that we are raffling off. And then we got some signed jerseys as well. And then 420 crew t-shirt. And there's going to be 5 winners total. So we got 3 bongs that we're raffling off. 1 person's going to win a jersey. I mean, if someone doesn't want a bong, I mean, you'll be able to win a signed jersey as well. And then, and then someone's going to get the t-shirt. Okay. So let me fire this shit up. And damn, I got to charge this. Looks like it's getting low on battery. Be enough for this, for these double dabs, though, I'm sure. And then, so Tony, let me know which, just let me know the number league that you want to get graded in. And then I'll save that. There's a couple people in front of you right now. Toyota One started off with Murray May and Russell Dangerous. Ain't nobody Dangerous Wilson.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous.
Pete said shooting for the Mixon jersey. Yes, sir. Woo! 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 All right. Hell yeah. Pete said he killed Kenny.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Okay. Dude, and even during that dab, I was like, wait, I didn't mark these guys down for the raffle ticket. So I'm getting that right now. Whew. 5 for Tony, 10 for Pete. And we are up to now 532 raffle tickets. Don't forget, oh shit, another one. All right, hell yeah. And Tony said, I'm trying to get in the chat. I'd likely to get 168. Okay. You're the man, and I'm marking you down for those extra 2. Okay, and I don't know. If people keep throwing super chats, I'll probably just stay live and do all of them. Like, I don't know. I just I was tired and nodding off a little bit during the draft. Just, you know how it goes, man. These drafts get a little crazy sometimes.
Yes, sir.
Whew. All right, Toyota One said, where am I at now in the raffle? Let's see. So you have 84 total, and there's 534 total. So let me see. So 84 divided by 534. That's 15.7%. You got 15.7% of the total raffle right now. It's a good percentage. It's a good percentage. Okay. Shit, I ran out of water. Okay. We're gonna grade Toyota One's team, and then I'm gonna do another dab. And I got a refill on the water before the dab.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Kyler, May, dangerous. And you got Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones and
Who?
Josh Dobbs. And you don't even fucking have Purdy, do you? Nope. Okay. So I mean, Kyler's like a B plus, May's like a B, Russ is like a C plus. I think I'm gonna call it a B total. Russ brings Kyler down a little bit.
Yeah.
And May and Kyler bring Russ up a little bit. Running back Swift, Jones, Warren, Stevenson, and Jordan Mason. So I don't really count the style points getting Jordan Mason as a starter, you know, or getting him in the starters. Like if he was on the bench, I would add some style points for that. It is a smart move though to make sure that you get the backup.
Yeah.
But all these guys I rank very, very low in the grand scheme of things. Like Swift, Aaron Jones, and Warren are all B minuses to me. Stevenson's a B minus, and Jordan Mason's like a C plus. So, dude, Toyota One said sent another super chat for a round 3 dab. Let's go. I'll do one in between each team here. Nice. All right. This one's 6. Let me get that. So now it brought you all the way up to 90. You're the man. Let me get these marked down real quick. Man, so I think I got to go faster on these teams to get to these dabs. Okay. Now
You'll fall asleep in your chair after you're done.
And not after 3 dabs, but man, if we start getting crazier than that, who the fuck knows? Also, I don't know. This thing Seems like it might get clogged after like a couple more of these. Hopefully not. Beat said burning down the house. Fire. Okay, so B- on the RBs, and then dude, I mean, I already talked about this. This is an A with Chase and St. Brown and Neighbors. Like
that's an A plus.
That's dope, man. That's really dope. And it's crazy that Neighbors, Brian Thomas, and Puka all made it to the third round, because I was so tempted to take two of them, two out of those three. I'm not sure what two I would have taken, but I was so tempted to take instead of the running backs. IDP, Branch, Buda Baker, Devontae David, Bobby Wagner, Trey Hendrickson, Demario Davis, Nick Bosa, Medalist, Zach Allen, Roseboom. And then he stopped. How many did you get total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, dude. And like literally everyone you got, like, I mean, I'll talk shit about Roseboom, but like as your number 10, like that's like money, you know, like Zach Allen as your number 9, like that's money. I'm gonna say I don't give A's out too often, even though Mark got a few of them recently, but this is an A to me.
That's an A.
And
I mean,
like,
you can't argue it.
yeah, you could have drafted more defensive players later, but unless you drafted like the right guys, I think all it does is mess up the top heaviness of those 10 guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's money right there. And but look what you spent though. I mean, shit, 14th through 21st. I mean, you went all IDP. That's another reason why this is an A compared to like other things. Like, I mean, you spent all your teen picks, you know, pretty much on IDP. So like, we'll see what your bench looks like, but I bet your bench took a little bit of a hit because of this. Yeah. Starts with Guarendo and Mooney. That's not bad. And Shipley's not bad either. But yeah, I mean, I know Jamie likes Tillman. I'm not as much of a Tillman fan as he is. Tillman's like a fucking, you know, B- or C+ to me. Ollie Gordon, Michael Wilson, Brandon Cooks was good. I was mad when you fucking got him. You got him right in front of me. That's why I went IDP again, because I was thinking about going Cooks there. And Herbert. I don't know why people hate on Herbert. I mean, he's going to be the backup over there. Anything happens to Taylor, he's in there.
Yeah.
Ferguson, Coker, Naylor, Choo Atwell. Man, I mean, this is like very fringe B- and C+ here. Very, very fringe. And
That's a B-. We gotta give it a B. He's got some firepower.
It's close though, but like really to me, the only like because Guarendo's not firepower. You know, like I don't consider him that, because CMC, like he's gonna get some points and he's gonna, you know, like every week, like he's gonna play, but I would assume that maybe he's getting 20% of the work when CMC is getting 80. So like, you know, is he really gonna be viable every single week like that? Like probably not.
No.
But Mooney, I mean, I feel like he's going to be a difference maker. Same thing with Shipley, you know, like, I mean, I like the idea of him, but he's still probably only going to get 10 to 20% of the work, while Saquon gets like, you know, fucking all of it. And so, yeah, I got to give it a C+ for the bench.
Yeah, that's fair.
And Tony said, sorry, my phone was dying earlier from the 3 drafts at once. He said, let me know when you review the draft. Yeah. So I got, here's the order of everyone who's getting a grade. So we're on Toyota One's team right now. We're almost done. Then we got Crispy. Then we got Brown. And then we got Mike Steeler Nation. And then we got your team after that, Tony.
Then mine.
And then Mark's. All right. So, yeah, C+ for that. So this is for QBs, B. Running backs, B-, A for the wide receivers, B+, or no, A for the IDP, and then C+ for the bench. So the RBs and the bench bringing the score down. But you do have 2 A's in there, so that's definitely bringing the score up. This one is going to be an 88 overall. Really fucking good, man. Really fucking good. And not easy to get 2 A's. But I would say IDP is probably like, because on the offense, it's really hard to get 2 A's at, any specific position. But I feel like IDP, no matter what you do with your offense, like you could get an A on IDP. You just have to put a bunch of your picks in the teen rounds to get it.
Yes.
Toyota one said not bad for the second pick, not bad at all. All right. I gotta go refill my water because I know after this dab, I'm gonna need to be chugging some water. So give me like 60 seconds. Let me go refill this. I'll throw on a song here so Mark doesn't feel like he needs to talk the whole time. And yeah, I'm probably gonna drain the main vein while I'm there. So all right, let's see. How about this one?
Is this the real life?
And I'll be right back.
Is this just fantasy?
And who's up next?
Caught in a
Crispy in the
landslide,
170.
no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a fool.
All right.
All right, fellas. Tua, Darnold, Gino, or Bryce Young. I don't know if the things will just pop up. The chats will. I'm not in the chat.
Okay, here we go. Pack this dab. We'll start grading Crispy while I pack it here. All right. Okay. And what did you say, Mark? I totally missed that too, but I see some answers in the chat for whatever you asked. You're on mute.
I said Tua, Darnold, Geno Smith, or somebody else, I think.
Okay. And Pete said Tom Brady. Yeah, we got the 2 answers in there though.
Tua.
And, I mean, yeah, it looks like Lyle lay low. said that. Okay, here we go. So Crispy Squad, Goff, Stafford, and Dangerous Wilson.
It's too much of us, it's dangerous. So dangerous, we so dangerous. My flip mode squad is dangerous.
Flip mode squad is dangerous. And let me see. Did you go get all your backups? Oh shit. He actually got Dart in this one. Good shit.
I caught on the slow draft that blood sport. I caught it with 50 seconds left.
Dang, man. You were super clock sucking there.
Yeah, my bad. I got Jahmyr Gibbs and Derrick Henry now.
Nice. Good start. Good start.
Yeah, at the 110.
Cool. Nice. So Crispy, I would say, dang it, I totally had a nice dab on there. It fell. So to me, Goff and Stafford are like B's. Russ is like a C plus. And keep it at a B for those guys. Arby's spent all the money on that. Derrick Henry, A-Chain, and Chuba. I mean, Henry's an A to me. A-Chain's a B plus. Chuba's a B. I think I'm just gonna call that an A total for those guys. Wide receivers: Higgins, Godwin, Reed, Cup, Diggs. I think that's a solid B for the wide receivers. IDP, Sherwood, Henley, Levante, David, Winfield, Jewell.
That's where fucking Sherwood and Henley went. I was searching all over for them.
Yeah, crispy snatched. And so yeah, it's a solid top five. And then Zach Allen, Grenard, Alontae Taylor. See, look at that. Will Shipley in the 25th. Man, see, I'd love to get him there. Leonard Williams, Taylor Rapp, friend of the show, Taylor Rapp. Might as well show that for people who haven't seen it.
Hey, what's up? This is Taylor Rapp, and you are listening to the IDP Expert Fantasy Football Hustler.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. Damn. Jesus. Damn. And I still got one more to go. Fuck. Woo.
I would so love to do one on this.
Dab has a chokehold on my lung. Whoo. Yes, if I wouldn't have had water, you might have witnessed me actually die right here. Crispy gets an F. It's easier
Yeah.
to finish this team. All right. Let's see. How many IDPs you even get?
1,
2, 3, 4, 5,
2.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay.
How many?
10.
Henry, David, Winfield, 12.
Shit. Okay.
I feel like
This is flirting with an A. I'm trying to decide how to nitpick at it.
Taylor Rapp is how you nitpick at it.
I mean, yeah, but that's just he's one man. Taylor Rapp is only one man. I feel like
But you
Bernard.
only drafted 10.
I know. Yeah.
I feel like if you would have took him as a 11 or 12, then it wouldn't have changed the grade. It wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
Taylor Rapp's not. He has some spike games, but he's not very consistent.
Yeah, and I nitpick it because of Grenard also.
Mm-hmm.
Those two guys. So yeah, B+ for the bench, for the IDP. Where the hell's the bench kicking at? Trey Benson. You didn't get Connor, did you? No. Connor, Benson, Hopkins. He got Hopkins in the 20th. Made sure you weren't getting him. Slayton, Shipley, De'Ami Brown, Wicks, Cooks. Dude, Mingo. Why'd you waste a 35th round pick on Mingo? Oh, and Arroyo and Fan.
Just got arrested.
Because what?
Isn't he on Dallas? In Dallas?
Yeah. I totally forgot that he got moved over there. And Arroyo and Fant also. Man, I hate that they're so close because, like, I see that color and I'll automatically assume D-line.
Yeah.
So, still catching my breath from that shit.
So,
I think, I guess I missed Wandale Robinson. It's still pretty close. I feel like, I mean, it's definitely teetering between a B+ and a B- and a C+. But yeah, I think if I got to think this hard about it, I think we're just gonna give it a C+. Okay, so
the next draft we do, I'm gonna punt IDP and I'm gonna get an A on my bench.
You can do whatever you want for the grade. Still got to win this thing at the end to make it. You can only punt IDP so much because I've done it and I've tried it. Some of the teams turn out better than others when I tried that.
Yeah.
Good mix is what it is. Got to find that healthy mix somehow.
Yes, sir.
So let me see. So it was well, actually, wait, I totally forgot. So I think I gave your QBs a B, but I don't think I gave you the bump up for getting because you got all the backups, right? Yeah, you did. Because yeah, you even got Dart this time. That's what I said. So B+ on the QBs. And J Money, what up, bro? About to smoke it up. I got another dab in me. I'm trying to catch my breath. And Turd One said Jones is going to be the 1A and Mason is going to be the goal line back. Let's fucking go. Or so I read. It's a strategy, I say, my dear Watson. Yeah, for sure. And we'll see if it actually ends up being that way because, like, Jones is someone who has a nose for the end zone. Like, I mean, he's no slouch, like running the ball in.
That guy was that.
Okay.
What?
Okay, here we go. So we got a B+ for the QBs, an A for the RBs, a B for the wide receivers, B+ for the IDP, and C+ for the bench.
I'm not going to take
So
it.
let's see. It's the QBs and RBs and IDP bringing the score up. And the wide receivers, they're just right at 85. And then we got the bench bringing the score down one tick. So let's see. This is 87 overall. 87 overall. There we go. Jay Money said, interesting fact I learned Debo Samuel only had 5 games over 10 points, and 2 of them were only 12 points last year. Yeah, man. I mean, he was hurt, right, for like a bunch of last year, and
yeah,
it's all bad. Okay.
He's in a new spot this year. I think and they don't have a star running back. You know what I'm saying? Like they got Eckler and they got Robinson, but he's going to get a lot of gadget plays.
Yeah. Okay. Brown. He said none of us know what team is going to win, so it's a crapshoot on points. He said only one team will win. Sorry to say. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, only one team's going to win, and that's Toyota 1. Let's fucking go.
This whole tournament is a bunch of chaos, bro.
Like that's what's
perfect chaos, dog.
That's what's so fun about this. Is we have no idea what what these guys are going to do right now. And we've been drafting for so long and like so many months, and so many people got so many of these lottery tickets, so to speak. And yeah, we're just going to see it unveil here. We got 2 months left until the season starts. And this year I'm going to be doing a 1 weekly video as well. So last year I just did everything like in Patreon. I'm still going to do that, where there's a full like expanded, type of thing in Patreon. But then I'm also going to do like a 20-minute video just recapping, just some of the big hitter stuff. Like really what I need people to do is if like you have some insanely close matchup, like you got to tell that and put that on the radar, for me, so I can like talk about that and, mention the team, mention the players that you guys got or whatever. But like, yeah, because I want to know what the super, super close matchups are. It's going to be so hard to go through every single league every single week, like just by myself. So, I mean, I know Crispy's going to be giving some information, and anybody else who wants to help in any way, really it's just collecting data is what it is, like week to week, probably going to shout out the high scores. It's probably going to be teams that are over like 400 points, something like that. We'll see. I mean, it may be teams that are over 420, or something. Who knows? We got to, there's more teams in it this year. So,
yeah,
not really a high score if there's like, hundreds and hundreds of people that have it. Like, we're going to be looking for those breaking points.
Yeah, get an average after week 1, or maybe even after week 2, get like an average type of score. You know what I'm saying? The high score to beat type shit.
And Brown said, I like the sound of that. Like, let you know, like what late round picks like won a week for us. Yeah, see, exactly. Like, if you know that one person snuck into your lineup who is a super late pick. I mean, I'll know just me seeing the matchup, like I'll know who those super late picks are.
I will be here front and center to gloat and fucking dance when DeAndre Hopkins goes the fuck off this year.
Oh man, because I'm not gonna have him nowhere. Maybe one. I think I got him in one already, but that's about it. But yeah, I'm in any way that people can help, the better. Because that is one thing that I'd like to showcase, score, games that were like less than a point, like something that's that close. Like I don't care about a couple points. Like, I mean, that's gonna happen every single week.
You give me some guidelines to operate under, and I'll help in whatever way I can.
I mean, that's probably a big one. I'd like to know what people want tracked as well. Cause like, after we get like 4 or 5 games in, I mean, I'll start looking and seeing like who are some of the best records, is there any undefeated teams, left? What are the points for those type of teams? Like we'll be looking for the high points for the season after week 5. You know, like things like that we'll be tracking. Those are easy to find though, because you know, you just go to the standings and
Is
see
there
the
a
high scores. We did that last year also.
is there a prize for the highest scoring accumulative points for the season?
No. Mm-mm. Just pride.
Yeah.
Because like that, yeah.
And maybe we should like put together something for the highest scorer on the side. You know what I'm saying? The highest scoring cumulative points for that team, for whoever, whatever team it is, for whatever division, but the highest scoring person for the whole year wins something.
I mean, yeah, we could figure something out. I mean, seeing like usually if we do something like that, it's going to be coming from like those top teams, you know, from like those top 4 teams somewhere, because those are the ones that have like the biggest percentage of the, you know, the tourney rake or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that, I mean, I guess that's what's tough is like that would be cool for like the highest scorer to get something, but like what do we even think would be good for something like that?
I don't like, you gotta like those, like maybe find an autographed jersey somewhere or something along those lines.
Oh, like something like that, like instead of money. Okay.
Yeah, instead of money, just something. I mean, if you wanted to do money, but that'd be on you. You know what I mean? But
well, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't like. Yeah, if we did something like that, it would come from somewhere. It'd have to come somewhere from the, you know, from the what's it called, off of the winnings that are in right now. So
yeah,
usually you do that, you got to bump up the pay in, right? Well, yeah, usually, because like even if like,
yeah, you can't change nothing now, but
yeah, see, like shit, like I don't know, even like paying an extra dollar, you know, like if everyone paid an extra dollar and that extra dollar went towards the team that had the highest, I mean, shit, that's still a couple $1,000s, you know, for that, because like we have over 2,000 teams in right now. So I mean, this is just spitballing for like next year.
Yeah.
But like that would be pretty cool if it was like
Yeah,
literally
make it $12 next year, and then $1 from every single buy-in goes to a pot.
Yeah, exactly.
And the highest scoring person that.
Yeah,
that's a good idea.
And in week like 14, so it'd be like for the regular season, whoever's the highest scoring team.
Yeah, through week 14, not including the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that'll be something for next year for sure. Because yeah, I don't think that people would mind that $1 extra, and I don't know, and maybe even that $1 extra, because I mean, shit, I don't know if there's like 3,000 teams in, that's $3,000. Maybe it could even be like top 5 or something like that, you know, like that get paid out, because that'd still be a nice split for for those teams for the regular season.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. And yeah, I said next year sounds good. Too late now. Oh yeah, for sure. Way too late now. I mean, shit, we've been drafted for 4 months. We only got 2 left. So yeah. So next year that would be that would be pretty cool though, for sure.
I mean, if you happen upon another autographed jersey or something like that, or some type of memorabilia that's autographed, maybe you throw that for the highest scoring points winner this year.
Yeah, we could figure out. I mean, we could figure out something like that. That's the tough thing though, is because like people they gotta like the jersey of like what it is, you know, could like it doesn't mean anything. That's why money's always good. People can buy whatever they want with it.
Absolutely.
And Pete said, yeah, definitely a cool idea if it doesn't include the playoffs. Yeah, it'd be like a, you know, regular season, like highest points, like type thing. Yeah.
Yep. Highest scoring team from up to week 14. After week 14 is the winner.
Tony said, I think if we voted, well, see, that's the thing. Like, there's over 2,000 teams in already. So, like, yeah, like there wouldn't be another. It wouldn't change for this year, but I really like the idea for next year, just literally bumping it up $1 per entry. And then we have like, I don't know, like shit, maybe it's even like top 10 or 20 that get paid out. Like, I mean, You know, it just depends on like how much is like accounted for. But shit, if it was like right now, it'd be like $2,000 that would be accounted for, you know, for that.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure that could be split up nicely between 10 people somehow, you know, like obviously 10 wouldn't get as much or anywhere close to like top 5, but
Yeah.
something for being like that good of a team, you know, because sometimes those teams don't even fucking make it into the money because you have one shit week in week 15 or 16, you know, and you're not even making it to week 17.
Yes, sir.
Okay, back at it. And I'm gonna pack up I'm gonna pack up this dab too. And Toyota one said $1 adds up when you times it 2K. Yeah, and shit. I mean, you know, we might get to 3K this year, and so if we're talking next year, I'm sure it'll be bigger next year than this year. And yeah, I mean that's a lot of money to float around for.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here at the beginning next year, so
yeah,
it'll be bigger for sure.
I'll figure I'll figure all that out, and that'll kind of, I mean, that'll all be, you know, kind of percentage based, like as well, like everything else. So, and all based on however many teams are in. So,
Yeah,
that'll be a project to figure all that out, but it should be an easy project.
yes, sir.
All right, and that'll be cool because it's really just about more creative ways to get winners. You know, like
More incentives to play, and it's still only $12.
Yeah, for sure.
And then
because we want people to get into a bunch. So, and yeah, I just feel like the 5s and the 3s, you know, like those are good if you have like, I don't know, 20,000, 50,000 people in or whatever. But
yeah,
these are going to be really nice payouts that are actually like way easier to win than any fucking underdog tournament. You know, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see how these DraftKings leagues turn out because, bro, I drafted some fucking hitters, like some badass lineups, and I want to see if, you know what I mean? I want to see what happens. I'm anxious to see what happens with it.
For sure. And yeah, see, Toyota one said 11 to 12 is nothing. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's only one other dollar. And then, yeah, if it mixes in, you know, an extra dozen winners, you know, for like the regular season or whatever, like, yeah, I'm sure no one will have an issue with that. Because just more opportunities to win money. Like, you know, maybe you double up. Maybe your team is that good. You make it into that money and you make it into the fucking finals money.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it into the finals money and you make it into that, you know, regular season money, like, you know, that's a good parting gift for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right. So Brown with Prescott and Fields. Did you do any backups here? Crispy said, just send me some glass just for blessing you motherfuckers with my presence. Cousin Sam Howell, Mariota. Okay, you didn't get any of the backups, right?
No, he didn't get his backup.
Yeah, Toyota one. I think guys will like chances to win in different ways. Exactly. Exactly. The more ways that we can get creative that people can win, the better. Because even if, you know, obviously it's probably not going to be thousands of dollars for anybody for the for the top prize, but could be 1,000 and then the rest gets split up pretty nicely between, you know, maybe a dozen or a couple dozen people.
Yeah.
So at least the top regular season person gets a nice chunk of change no matter what. J Money. Calvin Ridley gets some more slot action this year instead of running straight routes all the time. I fucking hope so. Because he's the best fucking receiver that they got, and it's not even close.
Yeah, that'd be great. I got so much Calvin Ridley, it's ridiculous.
Oh, fuck. All right. Thanks to everybody who, through those super chats, that was responsible for those dabs. Much appreciated. And the raffle is on 7/10. Just a reminder, it's only in a couple days, guys. And I'm not going to be here on Tuesday and Wednesday streaming. So now's the time. Make sure you get those super chats in. Tomorrow will be a good time too. And then you'll be able to do that on Thursday. But we're going to be doing it sometime during the draft. So I probably won't be in that draft that day because I'll be working on everything for the raffle. And what Pete say, a little husflation won't hurt the best ball tournament. Nah, it won't, because yeah, man, I mean, if that money's just getting put back like towards the winners, like it's gonna be good shit for sure. Yeah, so I like that idea. Especially only $1, you know, like what the fuck can you do with $1 these days? You know, if it adds in a couple dozen more, you know, paid out spots for the regular season, I'm sure people will like it.
Yes, sir.
Total One said, but I think me and Mark got something about it, but Huss created yeah. Well, yeah, see, I mean, exactly, like yeah, you and Mark definitely, you know, snowballed you know, initiated the idea. And yeah, got to make sure we need people who create ideas and people who can act on the ideas. Like if you guys create good ideas, I'll act on it hella quick, you know.
Absolutely. Like our 420 crew chaos leagues.
Yeah, those are going to be super fun, guys. Drafts that happen every week during the regular season on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And it's going to be it's not going to be DFS, because DFS everyone can pick from anybody. This is going to be an actual draft, an 11-round draft with 16 teams, and it's going to be all about the high scores, top 2 high scores in the money.
Yep. $20 a ticket. Join as many as you want. You guys want to run 100 of them? We'll run 100 of them.
Yeah, we'll see how many we can fill. And helping the crew, that's all I'm trying to do, get more chances to win more money. Hell yeah, man. That's what this is all about. We're just having fun, and yeah, hopefully we win a bunch of money at the end of the year.
Yep.
So it's all about. Okay, so the Dakin Fields, I'm gonna give that a B- for no depth. And weekly drafts are going to be dope as fuck. Fuck yeah, man. And only $20 too, so it's going to be real easy. And yeah, 16 teamers, man. It's going to be fun. And only single QB 16 teamer. And yeah, we're going to see every week. It's going to be dope because people are going to be drafting like off of matchups, off of hunches, and like all this shit, you know, that's like way different from any draft that we'll do you know, now through August. It's gonna be really fun.
I can't put that idea, and the Huss put it together. He had the bylaws done in 10 minutes.
Yeah, man, shit's gonna be so fun. And okay, so we got Gibbs and Pacheco and Warren. And when you guys get more than Wednesday, I'll jump in the other days. Oh yeah, we might have to do yeah, I forgot. We might have to do Tuesday and Wednesdays right off the bat. Because Toyota One can only draft on Tuesdays. Yeah. So
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking if we fill enough of them, we'll switch to doing Tuesdays and Thursdays right before the game.
And most people said that they would do both drafts. So like we're not gonna need 32 people. We're gonna need, you know, I don't know, maybe like 20 people or something, because there's gonna be multiple people that do both drafts.
Yeah.
We already know that's gonna happen.
Yes.
So yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday drafts. Thanks, Toyota One. If I only keep saying Wednesday, remind me, because we're gonna have a Tuesday and a Wednesday draft every single week.
Thursday if need be.
Pete said he'd get in. Now, I mean, see, yeah, we can, because we could do it like early, but yeah, Tuesday and Wednesday, those gotta be the days. It'll just make life way more simple for me.
Yes, absolutely.
For everybody else too, because like you gotta do your leagues, you know, setting up your leagues on, you know, those days. And it's gonna be best ball for these. So, you know, it's gonna be, we draft 11 rounds and you have 9 starters. And then the
2
app
bench
does the rest.
starters.
That's the best part. App does the rest. Whoever scores the most on your team.
Yes, sir.
Okay, back at it. So I think, I mean, Gibbs is an A, but Pacheco's like a B minus, Warren's like a B minus, Mason's like a C plus. I think I'm gonna give this a B overall for the running backs. Wide receivers, Puka, Nico, Drake. That's nice. And Addison and Ridley. That's nice.
That's an A.
I know, yeah, that's what I'm debating here. Because I mean, all three of those top guys are B pluses to me, and then Addison and Ridley are Bs. Maybe Addison's a B minus if he ends up getting suspended, but until we know, he's still kind of a B to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, that is gonna be that's gonna be an A for sure. And let's see, IDP. We got TJ Edwards, Spillane, Love, McFadden, Chin. Is that the top 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Christian Ellis. Why'd you get Christian Ellis? Hunter. Byron Young, Nixon, Greenlaw, McDonald, Latu, and Dodson. Let's see.
7.
Good.
Right
Thanks for
there.
adding Tuesday. Appreciate you, homie. Hell yeah, man. And just gives me more we just gotta fill at least 2 drafts. And I'm sure that 2 drafts is gonna be like maybe week 1, it'll be kind of tough, tough to fill 2 drafts. But I feel like after we get this rolling for like a couple weeks, dude might be filling 20 of these, in those 2 days or whatever, like 10 each day.
Yep. And they'll be real quick, you know what I mean?
Well, I don't know about real quick. I mean, if there's some clock sucking going on, let's see, what's 16 times 11? Yeah, if there's a lot of clock sucking going on, it could take, somewhere between 2 and 3 hours, but hopefully this is something that would get knocked out in,
yeah,
like 2
1
hours.
minute picks, right?
Yeah. There's just a lot of, 16 teams. That's that's why. Because even 11 rounds is just 16.
Yeah.
16 times 11 is a lot.
Almost.
Okay, so I don't like the McDonald's. I don't like the Christian Ellis, but that's kind of it.
Not even an hour.
I think this is tough. It's either a B or a B minus. I feel like I gotta give it a B minus. This is lacking top heaviness.
Yeah.
And bench
started out great.
What?
Started out great.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just the 2 top. That was great. That's it though.
Yeah.
And it started flatlining, going down. Spears, Rojo, Kraft, Burden, Likely, Hill, Justice Hill, Schultz, Lazard. I'll say it's a B minus. It's barely there, but it's there.
Yeah.
So let's see. It was a B minus, a B, an a B minus, and
a B
minus. Okay, and Ted wants that if you win weekly, it helps you pay for future weeks. So it would be nice to snowball it for sure. Shit, you win that first one, man, that's gonna pay for.
10 weeks.
Yeah, Pretty much, yeah.
And if you join 10 of them and you win 10 of them, that's 2 bands.
Yeah, Mason does start your bench. Yeah, okay. You know what? I think I confused this with the other ones that I was reading where Mason was like the last one. So, but still going to be a B- for the bench. He's not going to raise it from where it was. So let me see. So it's the wide receivers that are bringing it all the way up with the A. The QBs and the bench bringing it down. Or no, the QBs and the IDP are bringing it down. The bench is at the 85. And I think the QBs and the IDPs, I think that's just counteracting the wide receivers. So yeah, this is going to be an 85 overall.
Yep.
There we go.
Solid squad.
Yeah, it says RB's went a couple rounds later than normal. Yeah.
It's hard out here for running backs, bro.
Hell yeah. Okay, so Steeler Nation Mike. Let me get back to the 168. That's the juice. You got the juice now. Christy said, "Stop begging, Brown." Okay, here goes Steeler Nation Mike. Where starts off with Mayfield, Stafford, and Ward. Got Cousins in there, and Levi's and Trask. Are those
Levi.
You need to get Jimmy G. Yeah. So okay. So Baker's a B plus, Stafford's a B, Ward's like a C plus. So I think it's gonna level out at a B. RBs. We got Gibbs, we got Henry,
That's an A.
Bigsby. Yeah, I feel like Gibbs and Henry are bringing those guys up to the A with them. Yeah, because both those guys are. I mean, that's 2 top 4 guys in my eyes. And Nico, Harrison, Ricky Pete, Cup. I'm gonna give it a B plus because Nico and Harrison are B pluses to me. And IDP, Crosby, TJ Watt, Hutchinson, Knight, Logan Wilson. It's a pretty solid top 5. And then Byron Young, Yvonne Pace, Henry H2O, Yuck, Quentin Lake, Thibodeau, Diaby, Khalil Return of the Mac. I think I'm gonna give it a B plus. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The sack potential is there. I mean, those 3 guys could go off for 60 points apiece in the right weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
TJ Watt won me my first championship in your league. You know what I mean? He went off for like 55 points.
Yeah.
In the championship round. I don't remember who was it me and you that played for the championship that year?
It might have been.
I think it might have been. I might have been. I think I got you by like 30 points because TJ Watt went off.
Yeah. Okay.
B plus.
So here we go with the bench. I had to put a message in Dynasty. People are going crazy. Like one person hasn't paid yet. He asked me if he could pay Monday a couple days ago, and I said, yeah, we're probably not feeling. And like a whole bunch of people fucking joined today. And I'm like, nah, man, I already told this guy that he could pay on Monday. Like, I'm not gonna like kick him out when I told him days ago that he could pay on Monday. But like,
Absolutely.
oh,
A little
hell,
bit of patience, fellas. A little bit of patience. This is shit's gonna be here until the season starts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's hard out here for a pimp getting the money for these leagues. So, you know what I mean? Be patient with the fellas. I've been there.
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe he sucks at drafting, and if you let a dog in there like me or Alex, you know what I'm saying? Then you're in trouble.
Yeah, and he's new, and so like I'm trying to get as many new people in as I can. That's how we keep
New
growing.
faces.
It's like, yeah. So like, yeah, don't wait until the last second to join some of these leagues, guys, because like I've been posting about this league for a week, and like for a week we only had like, people were one join here, one join there, or whatever, and then like 10 people joined today. And not 10, I'm exaggerating, but it fills and overflows. It's my fault for not locking it, but it's because I don't play in the league. So like when 11 people join, it would automatically lock the league. That's the thing, and then I just forget to go lock it afterwards. So people join. I also want them to join because then I'll be like, here's the next one. Join that one. All right, back at it. Pizza, that's a dream getting Gibbs and Henry. Yeah, there's not going to be too many teams that have that combo, I don't think. And it's because Mark said he even fucked up and drafted Taylor over Henry right there.
Yeah, he wouldn't have got Henry if I would have fucking not been drafting 3 teams at once.
And let me see. Did I give him a grade for the IDP? What I said, B+.
B plus.
Yeah, so we're on to the bench. And we got
Starts at Higgins.
Yep. Higgins, Hollywood.
Saying goodbye to Hollywood.
Kareem Hunt, Otten, Sanders, Mostert, Keenan Allen, Whittingham, Taj Brooks.
Mostert is one of the best fucking. He used to be one of the best ball fucking plays that you could make, dude. Because he is good for 2 games a year at 752 points for that week, and he will fucking win you a week. Used to.
Hell yeah. All right. So is this a B- or is this a C+, man?
I mean, you got.
So I saw you were running low on time, and I saw Taylor and almost fell over. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so pissed. As soon as you took Henry, I was mad. I was pissed.
Of course, shouldn't have made it that far. Yeah, and that wasn't Cali Jam who made the pick. It was Steeler Nation Mike, who we're on right now. I'm gonna say, it's so close. I'm gonna say a C+ for this, for the bench. So it is a B, an A, a B+, a B+, and a C+. So that brings it to. So it's the running backs, it's the IDP, it's the wide
And the receivers bringing it up.
Yeah, so it's 3 of them. And then we got the QBs at 85, and then the bench is bringing it down a tick. So that's going to bring it to 87. It's a good team.
Damn, it's a mighty fine squad. You should have had Jonathan Taylor there instead of fucking Derrick Henry, but.
All right, and where's Tony at? All right, here comes your squad, Tony. Where is it? Dude, QBs, he wasn't playing. He went Josh Allen, Mahomes, and then got Jordan Love. Got Shadur later while he started playing around there. Howard and Pickett, not bad.
But that's still an A.
Yeah, because Allen's an A, Mahomes is a B+ to me, Jordan Love's a B-. But yeah, Allen and Mahomes are going to bring him up to an A. Running backs, Henderson, Judkins, Javante. Well, Dynasty
Those
mode
are-
plus Javante. I mean, both these guys are C plus. Well, all these guys are C pluses to me. So this is C plus for
Yeah.
the RBs. Wide receivers. Went Hunter at the 210. That could be huge, but also if he is the IDP cheat code, that means that he's not playing wide receiver, for you. So like that hurts your wide receivers.
Then you got Jameson Williams and Garrett Wilson as your top two receivers.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's a little tough here. I mean, we'll count him as a wide receiver right now, but as a wide receiver, he's kind of like a B minus guy to me, and that is even with him getting defensive points, because we don't know how many defensive points he's actually going to get per
Yeah.
game, and what the snap percentage is, just we don't know anything about that. But him, Wilson, Laporta, Jameson, and Hawkinson would also be in that mix. I mean, Wilson's a B plus to me, but Jameson's a B minus, Hunter's a B minus, Laporta. I mean, maybe he's a B because of the tight end premium, but he's either a B or a B minus. So I'm gonna say a B total for the wide receivers.
Yeah.
And
a fabulous dynasty team.
Yeah. And IDP, Fred Warner, Micah, Hamilton, Garrett, Carter. You could draft Carter later. I just wouldn't take him that early. Derwin James, Verse, that's a good pick. Tranquil, it's a really bad pick in my eyes. He sucks. Witherspoon, decent pick. Kirby Joseph's a really good pick.
Great value on Kirby Joseph.
What?
Great value on Kirby Joseph.
Yeah, for sure. Patrick Surtain, he's so good that he sucks at fantasy now because he's not going to get stats like he did before. So even in the 34th round, I mean, I know that it's hard to pick guys in
the upside there. He could have a spike game, but he doesn't get thrown at. You know what I'm saying? Your shutdown corners just don't get thrown at.
Yeah, and you need guys that are going to get a lot of tackles and
your ball hawks ain't getting thrown at.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't even really want cornerbacks like that. I don't.
They're in coverage. They're not up in there getting the tackles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they're only getting thrown at twice in a game, that's only 2 opportunities for them to get tackles, and maybe they swoop in and get an assist or 2 in a game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, unless you get a pick 6, I mean, even if you get an interception, I mean, I think you do get a pass defended and you do get an interception. So I think that would count as 9 points for an interception.
Yeah.
But still, if that's all he gets and he doesn't get a tackle, I mean, and nothing else, and it's still only 9.
And maybe you get the yards too, right?
Let me see. Did I have the yards in this one? Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Let me go to the bylaws real quick and check because I honestly can't remember. I know I have it like that in the dynasty leagues. Let's go double check. Yep. So you can get the points from the yardage if they bring the ball back at all. Okay. I mean, I like your top 3. No, 4, because Hamilton would be in there. Yeah, I like your top 4. But the rest, I mean, I don't like Carter where you got him. I do like James, I like Verse, but I don't like Tranquil. This is gonna be a B. This is going to be a B. And then let's check the bench. So the bench is after Hawkinson. Pizza, what's the most points you've seen scored in a single week in the tournament? Is it 400s, 500s? So it was high 400s in the championship week. I think 470s, 480s, something like that. And a lot of times, like, I mean, during the bye weeks, you know, like there wouldn't be that many teams that were scoring over 400 on a consistent basis. Like, you know, it's a very small percentage of the whole tournament was scoring in the 400s. But yeah, to be a high point scorer on the week, you probably are going to have to be in the 400s somewhere. Okay, where'd I leave off at? Bench. Or wait, so what did I say? Yeah, B. And then bench is Loveland, Mims, Bateman, Burden, Okonkwo, Mitchell, Noel, Moore, Marks, Theo Huxtable Johnson. I gotta give that a C for the bench. So we got an A, a C plus, a B, and a C. So this is the QBs bringing the score up. The RBs bringing it down, with the bench bringing it down. IDP and wide receivers are at 85. So this is also going to be another 85 because the running backs and the bench are going to kind of counteract those QBs. So 85 overall. There we go.
If everything plays out like it should with Wilson and then those two, the running backs, if the running backs hit, you got a solid squad.
Yeah. It's just going to suck early in the season because, like, who knows how much run Henderson and Judkins get in the first 4 weeks of the season.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't, as much as people think that it's good, they're going to be the starters. Like, I don't think that. Like,
Who's the number one in Cleveland right now?
Ford probably. Might only be for a game or two, but I bet he gets like a majority of the touches kind of early.
Yeah.
Rookies still got to get acclimated to everything. Like, preseason only teaches you so much. And like, dude, some of these guys might not even play in preseason. So it's like you're legit learning on the job. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect Chaos is squad. And they're getting up out of here.
Bet.
So Daniels and Stroud. And did you get the backups there? Yeah, a bunch of backups. Winston, Mariota, Mills.
Let's get it on!
Brissett. So you got your backups.
I got my backup.
Yeah. So Daniels is like a B plus to me, and Stroud's like a B minus. So it'd be a B, and then bump it up to a B plus because you got your backups. Running backs, Taylor, Brown, and Mixon. So I'm gonna give it a B plus. Taylor's a B plus to me. Brown and Mixon are B's. So we'll call it a B plus for their trio. And Pete Cali Jam said Mark had a really good draft, in my opinion. I mean, it started off well. Let's see the wide receivers here. Scary Terry, DJ Moore, Devonta Smith, Kelsey, Reed. And those are all the starters. So, I mean, to me, Scary Terry and DJ Moore are like B pluses. Smith, Kelsey, Reed are like B's. I think I'm gonna call it. I think we're gonna call it a B plus here for the wide receiver pass catchers. IDP, Zach Bond, Caden Ellis, Bernard Jones, Quay Walker got in the zone.
Get in the zone.
Jewel, Dorian Williams, Byard, Burns. How many did you have? Carly's, Harrison Smith. Let's see. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, I mean, really, it's Carly's and Harrison Smith are the only ones that, like, I feel like aren't, like, contributing to an AIDP. Yeah, man, you went crazy. Man, I'm gonna give it an A. I mean, you got the top 10 are really dope. I mean, Carly's and Harrison Smith or whatever. But yeah, the top 10 are super dope. But that's why I also say you can't get into the 13 range because yeah, you start adding 3 or 4 players like in there, like that just drags down everything.
Yeah.
Bench. Where's the bench start? Harris, Njoku, Goddard, Hopkins, Moss, Roman Wilson, and Estime, Luke McCaffrey, and Cordell Pimpin Patterson. Yeah, it's like a C. Yeah, I gotta give it a C for the bench. So how does this all play out? So it was a B plus, an A, or no, a B plus, and
B
then
plus.
a B. No, then a B.
Oh, B.
Yeah, B on the wide receivers, and then an A, and then
No, you said B plus on the receiver. Pretty sure.
I probably did. No, I did say B plus on the receivers because I said just having the 5 brings it all the way up. So yeah, so it was B plus for all the offensive positions because you got your quarterbacks. That's why that bumped up to a B plus, and then A on the IDP, and then a C on the bench. And I mean, so yeah, not even a C plus, so a C. So I mean, that's knocking it down 2 ticks overall. Yeah. And so that is 88 overall. Dude, like all the drafts that you've had have been like 87s or better recently.
87, 89. Or 289s in a row.
All right. There we go. Time to get up out of here. Everybody stay through the credits, and we will see you tomorrow. Salute to Justin Pickle in a Jar, executive producer. You the man. Salute to the producers. Salute to the co-producers. Associate producers. Salute.
My name right there.
Epic supporters, salute. Awesome supporters, salute. Yes, 3 drafts just that night today, 4 drafts total. So this is the most that we've ever had in one single day. So we're breaking records over here. We got more and more to come.
Yeah.
And make sure that you guys pay attention. Every Thursday I'm gonna drop a new like weekly recap on Patreon for like who's in the top 50, of the managers and just different types of statistics and shit like that, just to make it fun. I'm breaking down all I can right now, and then during the season we'll do different recaps.
And keep your eye out for the 420 crew chaos leagues coming up.
There we go. Peace out, everybody. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Peace.
Defense on me!
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night! If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the